It is what it is.
Hey,
What
you know,
say
it
you,
is
brother?
what it is. Hey, you know, I look forward to a good draft, man. I do my quarterback evaluations the night before. So I looked at I looked at four NFL quarterbacks, man. So NFL draft picks this year, and came up with my little top five.
You all be ashamed of yourself, man. Why are you trying to get rid of that brother, man?
Get rid of what, brother? Oh,
Bryce
Bryce.
Young, man, the man, he
Well,
the man barely knocked the dust off his equipment, man. And you ready to overdraft him?
Well, I do the top five every year, no matter even if the Panthers don't need to draft one. But in addition to that, Bryce can barely touch the top of the desk you talking about. So I'm not a Bryce Young fan. Never have been. Never will be. He can win 3 Super Bowls. I still won't be a Bryce Young fan.
Well, you all be ashamed of yourself. I don't see how you sleep at night. I just want to say.
I mean, you're a Bears fan, so I don't see how you sleep at night either.
God damn. With that being said, y'all wish Professor a good night because he ain't gonna make it. Talk about the greatest team in NFL history. What is wrong with this brother, man? How dare he talk back? Man, did you not hear? Did you not hear the intro music? The song for the Super Bowl show? We're gonna be doing it here soon. Now, I'm not gonna say it's next season, Professor. I'm not gonna tell that story.
Okay.
But it's coming soon. Coming soon to
coming
a theater near you. Yes, sir. Look, we like a Marvel movie. You know, we give us a couple years, we'll release and start showing you the trailers 2 years prior to the actual thing happening. That's how we do over in the Chicago Bears.
That's how y'all do it over there?
Yes, sir. That's how we do.
Well, hell, we can't. Hey, I won't even say we coming soon.
We'll see the future. That's what we try to do.
Okay. Hey, listen, you talk about Marvel.
To existence.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Thanos has snapped all my hope and future dreams away from my Panthers playoffs. Yeah,
Thanos just snatched your stuff.
Snatch it gone. We ain't got no Infinity Stones or nothing.
Well, man, just in case, Professor, if you're free on Monday, I'm doing my typical time sports show, but we're gonna pretty much do a recap. And my man Pitch Grind Pod is gonna be up here with me. He's gonna be my special guest on Monday. Man, you're more than welcome to come. You know, you always welcome to come break bread with me. But this thumbnail right here is what we're gonna have going on Monday. The draft recap. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna kind of talk about it. I'm gonna grade the NFC. My man is going to grade the AFC, and we're going to give our grades and what we think. So we're going to talk about the goods and the bads and the ugly of the draft. We're going to have the conversation, man. Guys, I'm going to be open and honest with the grades, man. I'm not going to hold back. I don't care if it's your team, it's not your team. You have to accept my grade. It's my opinion. It's my show, and that's all that matters. You know what I was about to say? I was about to say because Stone Cold says, yo, man, I'm showing my damn age, Professor. Damn, I'm old. I ain't going to lie.
Hey, I said it to a lady at work today. I said, so tell me what she has her birthday tomorrow. I said, what do you have going on for your birthday? And she started saying, it doesn't matter what's going on for your birthday. You know, old rock. So I'm old school, man. That's when wrestling was great.
You hit it with the rock slogan.
Exactly.
Oh,
yes,
man.
Sir.
But yeah.
So who your Bears gonna draft today, man?
I don't know. I was talking to one of my coworkers about it, man, and we was having fun with it. Look, truth be told, I'm looking for us to draft an offensive tackle, but for some reason, if that defensive tackle from the Michigan Wolverines, for Graham, I want us to run to the podium, run fast as we can, and sprint up there and put the card in for somebody else try to have a second guess, a second thought. I realize the mistake that they made. That's who I want.
Yeah.
But more than likely, I think we'll take an offense. I'm hoping and praying for an offensive tackle. You know, I don't want to trade. If we're going to trade, I'd rather trade down, but not trade up. I don't want to do that. No, not this year. Not this year.
Okay.
And especially when they talk about Gentry. I like Gentry. I think Gentry was good. I've been singing Gentry's praise all season by him as a top Heisman Trophy candidate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not willing to trade up to get him. Now, if he so happens to fall to 10, I'm not going to be mad or upset if we do decide to draft him. You know what I'm saying? So, but our greatest need either defensive tackle, our defensive line, or offensive tackle. That's what I want to continue to shore up to help my man Caleb William be successful.
Okay.
What say you, brother? Who is your dream pick that you looking for them to get?
See, I don't think I would love Mason Graham myself. So I think we on the same page. I like Mason Graham. Who I like his running mate as well. I think we can get him later if we can't get Mason. I'm not sold on Jalen Walker. I'm not sold on Mike Green. I wouldn't mind Shamar Stewart out of Texas A&M. So either Mason Graham or Shamar Stewart. He has a lot going on. Yeah.
Well, right now, what I'm hoping we can get away with this now. I'm hoping we can. We'll see, Professor.
Okay.
Right now, I'm on the NFL Network online, and I don't know if they're gonna actually show the draft. But we'll see. If not, we got to watch the ticker. And I hate doing that, but whatever we got to do to help the people out, to enjoy the draft, to give back, you know what I'm saying, and just to talk about it in the meantime. We're not going to listen to it because I know if we turn the volume up, they're going to probably try to strike us. And I can't afford to strike. I'm not big time like you, Professor. I'm a small time show trying to make it.
You're going to make it, man. I believe in you.
I know that's right.
Lord Jesus.
I know that's right, Boosie. Lord Jesus. We'll see. We'll see how they go. But man, look, I wanted to do a show tonight, man. Something different. Break up the monogamy. Last year, I thought about doing it. I just didn't make the move on it. I said, I'm gonna do it this year. Why not? Let's have fun with it. And that's what it's all about. Have fun with it. Let's talk about the draft and see what happens.
Yes, sir. I mean, if NFL Network don't work, we can always go to Shannon Sharp's former channel, former employer.
Well, I try to pull it up. They act like they don't want to show nothing.
Really?
Let me see what let me see what they see if they probably gonna make me watch the ticker too.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do. They don't want to let you live, man. They don't want you to let you live your best life.
Not at all.
Shame on them.
And you was talking about Genty. I will say this: if I was the Giants, that's who I'm selecting. Even if Abdul Carter's there, I'm selecting Genty. I have an idea who they should pick, but I would select Ashton Genty to go there. I mean, to replace Saquon. I will tell you this: first hot take of the night. I have Cam Ward as my number 3 quarterback in this year's draft. I think he's Akili Smith 2.0.
God damn. Is that what you think about the brother?
I told you, man. I watched the tape, man. Shedeur Sanders is head and shoulders above every quarterback in this draft. If his name was Shedeur Jones, he'd be the number 1 pick. He's head and shoulders. I have Will Howard from Ohio State, number 2. Cam Ward, number 3. Cal McCord, number 4, and then Jackson Dart, number 5. As a matter of fact, I couldn't even get through a whole game and a half of Jackson Dart. I had to turn the tape off. He looked so bad. So he's gonna go in the first round, but I think Shedeur Sanders is the number 1 pick. He should be. He'd probably go late, but he's the best. He's the best quarterback in this draft.
So you would take? Are you saying you'll take Shedeur over Cam? That's your
yes. 7 days a week, 2 times on Sunday. Cam Ward is going. Listen, mark my words, mark the calendar. Cam Ward will be a bust.
Hold on, man. You called the man Akili Smith, man. That's
rough, man. Akili Smith 2.0. He has no pocket presence. His feet don't stop moving in the pocket. I've seen him miss easy throws. He's a one read and go. He's not that quarterback. He's not it. He's not it. Shedeur Sanders, because for me, the first thing I look for in a quarterback is accuracy, and that's Shedeur Sanders. Second thing is processing. That's Shedeur Sanders. Third thing is can he read the pre-snap defense? That's Shedeur Sanders. Cam Ward doesn't have that. Will Howard reminds me of a Josh Allen light. He's not quite Josh Allen. I don't think if he'll probably go late and he probably won't get the kind of play he needs to get. But Will Howard is the second best quarterback in this draft. If he gets the opportunity, he will show it. That's what I'm talking about. Pitch grade.
I don't know, man. That's awfully harsh, man. You said the man is another Achilles. Achilles was terrible, man. Let's be
He
honest.
was.
Achilles
He was
was
god
terrible.
awful. Yep. He was terrible.
I guess I mean, at least Keely played. He didn't turn into what he's Russell, Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh man.
Christ.
That's
You
God.
talking about bad. You talking
he was bad.
that guy was bad. But let me not go any further. I gotta acknowledge my super chat from one of my biggest haters on this side of Mississippi. Big Ant 11 with the $10 super. She said, Hank, I'm going to finish cooking some catfish. And if you could call my name, let me know. Well, Big Ant 11, ain't nobody calling your old ass name to play no ball. We know that. But I appreciate the super chat. You didn't have to, you chose to. I appreciate the blessing. Now, what is this guy doing? Well, what is this guy doing? He riding a bicycle inside the draft. I guess because he in Green Bay. Is that how we roll?
I guess that's how they rolling, man.
Roll?
Who are all these people?
Look, them dudes look like they unsteady.
Right. They ain't rode a bike in forever.
That Lil Wayne, Lord, he don't look like
is that Weezy?
He just walking it in. He walking it in. He can't ride. He know he can't.
he high right now.
Oh
man. Hey,
man, they got the bike. They're probably going to donate them to a local charity now. You know, give back. I know that's right.
Oh yeah. What do you got to say? Yeah, but I was gonna say pitch grid's right. Cam Ward did remind me of Ryan Leaf a little bit, and just so you know, I'm a University of Miami fan. I hate to have to say it, but yeah, he reminded me of Ryan Leaf. This reminds me of Ryan Leaf and Peyton Manning. Yep.
I don't know. I want to hear what he got to say, but I don't because I'm afraid they're gonna have an issue. Now we just gonna mute him out. We're gonna keep him muted, guys. If y'all watching, man, enjoy the stream, man. Make sure you guys do me a solid and y'all hit that goddamn like button. Hit that like button for the brother, man. Help a brother out, man. You see, I'm up here on a good Thursday doing a draft with you guys. I could been on that couch behind me. I could have been in my basement watching on TV. But instead, I wanted to be with you guys, having fun, doing a draft with this guy wearing a Carolina's Panther jersey. I said, God damn, they got something's in the water in Carolina. If they wearing them jerseys out there in Carolina, man, I would think they finding a whole new team out there. This man's holding loyal to his squad. So, hey, you got to at least give him credit for that. Shout out to the professor.
Hey, listen, I had to knock the dust off, man. I had to go pull it out in a dark corner next to the Super Bowl Cam Newton jersey.
Oh, no.
Yeah, which is blasphemy. And like, this is what things used to look like, and this is what things look like now. Yeah, it's difficult, man. It's hard out here for a pimp or a Panther fan. But like I said, man, Chicago still sucks. So I'm okay. It's tough times.
Hey, man, look,
we in this together.
Professor, we're not gonna keep using that as a go-to move. Talk about, well, my team sucks, so does yours, so I'm all good. That's a bull. Because guess what?
Okay.
We gonna come up. We coming.
Okay.
Man. We coming up, man. I'm telling you, we coming up, man. Our time is coming. Again, it's not gonna be this season. This is not the season. Okay. But that's okay. Our time is coming. And I think by season 2026, that song I play, you know that song I play. Professor, I know. You heard that song. If you didn't, let me give you a friend. Yeah, you know that song right there. That song right there. We're gonna be shuffling again. It's only a matter of time.
I'm trying to figure out if God gonna come back before y'all make another Super Bowl.
We'll
make another Super Bowl. I'm trying to figure out which one who coming first.
Lord Jesus.
That's diabolical. Professor still taking shots at me, and he's wearing a Carolina Panther jersey. I don't understand this.
It's hard putting it on, man.
How does it equate to this?
Hey, Pitch, I will say this, man. They should draft Abdul Carter.
So you saying bypass Cam Ward, ride with Will Levis, and take Abdul Carter? Is that what you're saying?
I would say take Will Howard in the second round. He'll be there. Yeah,
You
Shedeur
talking
Sanders
about
may
from
be there.
Ohio State? The quarterback from Ohio State?
The quarterback from Ohio State. Listen, I don't like Ohio State quarterbacks. I really don't. And it was hard for me to even say that. But watching the tape, man, he looks good. He looks good. He's poised in the pocket. He's a national champion. He has a little swagger to him for a white boy. So I mean, I like him. He'll put his head down and try to run you over like Josh Allen. He's pretty accurate. I mean, the guy's a good quarterback. I mean, he got great talent around him, but he's a good quarterback. Yeah. My big boy looks nothing. So I think y'all should go ahead and get Membo. I think Membo may not even be around. They're talking about he may go top 6.
Look, we don't need a right tackle. We need a left tackle. And so if Membo can't play the left tackle, we can't use him. We don't have rights on right tackle. We already got that sold up. Unless they can convince him to move over to the left.
Huh? Kelvin Banks? You want Kelvin Banks?
Who, us?
Yeah. You said no,
we look, I'm hoping Campbell falls. Now, what I'm hearing New England is pretty much locked in for him as their offensive tackle. And I don't blame him. I think he's a great offensive tackle. 3-year starter at the University of Louisiana State, aka LSU.
Yep.
Has a lot of started as a true freshman. So the guy has a lot of experience and a lot of opportunity to play against some good teams. So he's definitely NFL ready, in my opinion.
Yeah, he is. I think he's gonna be a good pick.
Tunney's we got Tunney as a guard though. See, so we gonna have him at guard. So he won't be our tackle. Right now, at the left tackle, we currently have Braxton Jones. Braxton Jones is a good fill-in. He's not a good starter. So yeah, right now we got my man Tooney as a guard. So we got him. I don't know if he's going to get a lot of opportunity at tackle. And plus, he's like 32 years old, so I don't want to put that much stress on him. He's a little longer in the tooth, you know what I'm saying? Still got some good seasons left ahead of him, but I don't want to put that pressure on him. So we're gonna keep him at the guard position. He might even have to play backup center at times.
And I would tell you, I like Chase Lunt and Chase Lunt from Connecticut, as well as I like Charles Grant from William and Mary. They're both tackles. I think they play very well at that position. Obviously, Charles had played at a smaller college, but I think if you can't get the guy you want in the first round, I think maybe round 3 or 4, you can look at somebody like a Charles Grant or a Lunt from Connecticut.
So my man named somebody right here, and I like him if we trade down. Jeffrey Simmons. Now, he is coming off an injury from last season, a knee injury, but hopefully he'll be ready by the time training camp opens up. I would like to have him if we decide to trade down for some reason. I don't think he's worth taking a chance at the 10 spot. But if we move down, say somewhere in the top 20, I would definitely like to have my man Jeffrey Simmons on the roster as a starting offensive tackle of the future.
Sure. Yeah, he's definitely a beast. I like it. I think this is a draft. If you can't get somebody in the top 6, top 7, I think the Panthers. I believe the Panthers should trade down, either with the Colts or the Cowboys, or even the Pittsburgh Steelers down to 21, because I think there's enough defensive players, and we have so many holes to fill, especially on the defensive side, that I think it's best for us to trade back and collect a little bit more picks, especially since we gave this team a few first rounders in this year's second rounder. I won't name that team. It's a team to be unnamed. But yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious the Titans are being assholes tonight. They are being assholes by using this whole clock to get the first pick, who they already know they won't. But you want to be assholes tonight and use all 10 minutes of your picks. You assholes.
I hate when they do that.
I didn't plan on being on her for 8 hours tonight. I didn't plan on doing another shift of work doing this draft show, but they look like they trying to do that to me because Titans are assholes. That's why I hope y'all lose every goddamn game.
So how far are you going? Man. Just through the Bears pick?
No, man. Look, I'm gonna go as long as I can, Professor. I'm here for the long haul, brother. So I took me an old man nap So
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I could at least probably go to about 12 o'clock. So guys, I'm here for you to midnight. Early Friday morning, late Thursday night. I'm here for you guys. I wouldn't do it for nobody else. For you guys, I will. But I need for y'all to do me a solid and hit that goddamn like button. Hit the like button, guys. I appreciate you. I promise I appreciate you. Hit the like button for the brother.
I'm gonna tell you like I'm gonna tell the audience like I tell everybody else, man. I'm here for like I tell all my women. I'm here for a good time, but not a long time. I gotta be up at 3 o'clock. So I'm up at 3 o'clock every day.
My women. I know that's right. Shout out to the man whore of the year, Professor.
Hey, listen, some of y'all get YouTube silver and gold plaques, but this big back just gets girls on their back. I'm just trying to tell you, I love the hoes more than you know. I'm kidding, but no, I'm glad to be out here talking with you, man. I love the draft. I love the NFL draft, man. And so, and just so that person said something earlier about no Caucasian slander. If you knew anything about me, brother, I don't slander Caucasians because if she nappy, I ain't happy. If she can use my comb, I don't bring her home. I'm kidding. Is the pick in? Oh, the pick is in. Okay.
Look like we got something happening. We got hugs and kisses and everything's going on. What is happening? But what I'm hearing, my man said the Jaguars made a trade up to number 2. Uh-oh. They said it's going to be some chaos. But is this the chaos we talking about? So I'll be glad when they put it across the ticket. What we do?
So they trade up to number 2?
The Jags, supposedly the Jags trade up to number 2.
They're going to get Travis Hunter.
Number 2 pick of the draft.
They're going to get Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I think so. You don't think they're going to go for a dual corner?
I was about to say maybe because old boy from Florida State hasn't panned out yet.
Hold on, man. Let me get some sound real fast. I'm interested.
Go ahead.
First pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami.
Yes, Cameron Ward, the number 1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft from a Titans.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
We just loved it.
Okay, buddy. We appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Cadell. I appreciate you.
Okay, so what they give up? Schefter saying
the Tennessee didn't give up anything. Are you looking at the trade?
Yeah, so the Browns gave up second round and a 4th round and a 6th round for the Jags, and the Jags gave up a 5th. So the Jags are getting they gave up the 5th round, their 2nd round, their 4th round, and next year's 1st to the Browns for this year's 2nd and this year's 2nd, 4th, and 6th round pick.
Are you talking about the 5th overall pick?
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can.
Let me see.
I think it's gonna be Hunter, man. I don't know if I could. I'm trying to see if I can put it in the chat. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm about to pull it up on here on my TV so I can see exactly what's going on up here. At the same time, we'll watch it so I can give the people what they need and what they want.
What you want?
I ain't thinking about it. I need to go to ABC.
Okay.
It is on ABC. At least the ESPN. Channel. I got my shout out to my bootleg service that I have. I get all the channels.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Let me acknowledge another super chat, but one of my biggest haters, Big Ant 11. He says, I'm not taking any advice from a Bears fan or Cowboys or no damn Panthers fan. Well, go to hell, Big Ant 11. You don't know what you're talking about. You better take advice from me. You might win some money. I'm just saying.
Who's he a fan of? Who's Big Ant a fan of?
Big Ant is Big Ant. That's one of my biggest haters. Shout out to Big Anna for
boy.
11 for the $10 in chat. You didn't have to, but you chose to. I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, sir. Even though you're a hater of the greatest team in NFL history, it doesn't matter. Like my man, The Rock said, it doesn't matter what you think, Big Anna 11.
Oh,
So
man.
right now, we got the Jaguars on the clock. Hugs and kisses are going around. New ownership.
Duval.
New GM in Jacksonville. What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
What's good? What is going to be the pick? Are they going to go for Travis Hunter? Are they going to take Abdul Carter with the second overall pick? Who knows? We'll see here shortly. Because they got less than 4 minutes and 45 seconds in order to make that move. And said, let me keep trying to find what I need to find. Here we are. So I'm going to be, I wish I could simulcast on TV for you guys. I apologize. Let me make sure I have it turned down. We don't want no issues.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I got
go
flash flooding going on in my city. Unfortunately. Little Cam Ward's family. Shout out to the family. You know, it's always good to see the fathers, you know, with their sons, man. I think that's a beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we get bad raps. But, you know, there are fathers out here who are doing the work, you know what I'm saying, doing what they got to do, help raising their kids, raising a beautiful family and their beautiful children. We're not all deadbeats as some stereotypes try to make us. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I love seeing that. And the pick is in. And according to my man from the sideline, he said, Travis Hunter gets a nod. He said,
hey, you can't be breaking bad news early.
You know, it is what it is. I'm sorry. It's what it said. While the hugs and kisses was going around. But you know something?
Oh, man.
Shout out to the Jaguars for not using all the clock. Like the assholes from Nashville. Tennessee ain't shit. I don't like the Volunteers, but I do love Nashville. Nashville's a very beautiful place. I love going to Nashville. Professor, have you ever been to Nashville?
I have not been in Nashville. It's on my bucket list. A guy I watch on YouTube, Master Chef King J Rod. He has a restaurant there. It's a brunch spot, and I want to go see him. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you this, man. I love Nashville. Nashville's a beautiful city. I usually hang, you know, usually the people from Nashville don't hang downtown, but it's usually all the visitors. But I like to hang downtown like the rest of the visitors do. It's a beautiful city. I have fun. Get to listen to good live band and live music. I love live music and have a good time, man. And even the old Nissan Stadium, I thought it was still nice. You know, they're in the process of building a new stadium down there. So they got a new stadium, but they got the same trash ass team. That makes no sense to me. Good luck.
Because they keep picking shitty, crappy ass quarterbacks. My bad. They keep grabbing crappy quarterbacks. Like
my man Pitch Grind said, "Hey, come on down. It's nice down here in the Music City. I already know, my brother. I go down there usually twice a year. So shout out to the Music City. Shout out to Nashville. But I can't stand the Volunteers of Knoxville. So I can't come. If you living in Knoxville, we will never be there.
Now, is Nashville with a hot tour girl from?
Football, basketball. You said who?
Is that what a hot tour girl is from? Nashville?
I don't know. I don't know where she's from. Maybe she's from Arkansas. She seems like she's an Arkansas type woman.
Think so? Pitch Grid, let me know.
Well,
hot tours from Nashville.
Did you know that she supposedly is on some crypto scam and she's getting sued? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did see that. I think CoffeeZilla Spencer said something about it. Yeah.
Shame on them. Taking advantage of Haktua crypto.
That's how I feel about her crypto.
My wife, Mrs. Hinks, she says, let's leave Kentucky and move to Nashville. Well, ain't nothing wrong with dreaming. We can all have a dream.
Nah, she gave a follow-up.
I seen that. And that's not even in question. Better yet, let's go back to Texas. Stars are bright and big at night. Deep in the heart of Texas. Well, we won't be there either. But I love to visit there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
Oh,
Texas,
yeah.
we will be in Houston this summer. Shout out to Texas. We go get to see her baby boy graduating from high school. Shout out
That's
to
what's
Lil
up.
J.
H-Town in the house. The next capital of the world.
So now that being said, now we have the New England Patriots on the clock. The Jags decided on Travis Hunter, Heisman winner of the 2025 season. Shout out to him as a Heisman winner. Hopefully, he finds a way to get him and his old lady, our future wife, get some help. Because I don't know if that woman's gonna be right for him. I hate to see him end up like my man did.
You better not marry that. You better not marry her.
Don't go out like that, Travis. Now, my man Pitch Grind, he said, what does he play, offense or defense? Look, I think, let me say this. I think he's gonna be playing majority of defense. He's probably gonna play more so as a third wide receiver for Jacksonville. I could see that happening for him and kind of work his way in. I don't think they realize it's a difference playing in the NFL and college. I know y'all may not think it's just about the speed, but them boys, let me correct that. Them grown men be hitting harder than they hit different.
There go that heifer. I'm looking at the ESPN feed. I'm not looking at your feed. I'm just seeing this. That heifer. I don't like her.
Yeah, she's in the building. He's got her talent in him deep.
Mm-hmm. Gotta win.
I mean, is my man Harrison gonna hug everybody that comes through? Is that what he doing? Is he the NFL draft hugger? Shout out to my man's pink sports jacket. He's out there looking like fly.
Pink Panther.
Hey man, somebody's got to set the fashion trend, Professor. Don't hate the hustle, baby.
Oh, what is it? We got a stripper going across it. You know what? He's wearing the Crucial Catch breast cancer awareness blazer today. So I give much respect to him because he's wearing the Crucial Catch.
We're gonna let him slide. We're gonna
let him slide. He think it's October.
Okay, well, he gonna dance on every turn, ain't he?
I guess so. Jesus.
A dog go dance on every turn. Every time you get opportunity, he gonna dance it up. Ain't he? Shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars for picking Travis Hunter. Shout out to him.
Hey, guess what, Travis? You're going to Florida now, brother. There's a lot of beautiful women in Florida. Now, not necessarily in Jacksonville, but in Florida, there's a lot of.
So he gonna have a lot of opportunity.
He's gonna have a lot of opportunities. Yes, sir.
No, that's right.
Ain't nothing there.
Yeah. What my man Fish Grimes said. He said no income tax. I know ain't no state income tax down there in Florida. I know that's right. He gonna like that too. Them checks gonna be a little bit bigger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And now he gonna have to play in Germany twice a year.
And both of them gonna be his home games.
Exactly. He said, and good luck. He got Shad Khan down there? Yeah, you know, Shad Khan on the
the fans are hype. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are hype. Look, I'm happy for him, man. Shout out to that brother Bag. Looks like the Cleveland Browns got a nice little haul in order to get him. You know what I'm saying? They had to do what they had to do.
Yep.
Shout out to the Cleveland Browns for making the way. Now they got the third overall pick. Still got the opportunity to forget Shador if you want to. More than likely, I doubt it. They probably gonna go with a dual Carter. That's what my prediction is right now.
I'm in the same boat. I think he's gonna be great on the other side of Myles Garrett.
Oh man, that's gonna be something nice, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be crazy. I mean, if he projects and does what he's supposed to do, like a Micah Parsons, look out with that AFC East. What division is that?
The AFC North.
AFC North, yeah, look out. That's gonna be ugly. Yeah, but I'm actually, I think with Travis Hunter, he went to the right team. I know you asked that question. I think he's gonna get like 20 to 25 snaps on offense because they already have Christian Kirk. They have receivers down there. He can play that second receiver or the slot. So that third receiver, he's gonna play a lot more on the defensive side. So I think he'll get most of his snaps on defense, and he'll play about 20 snaps on offense.
Mm.
But he's the best receiver in the draft and the best cornerback in the draft. I mean, when's the last time you seen that with Jim Thorpe?
Yeah. Well, a two-way player, maybe Champ Bailey, maybe.
Champ. But was able to do it at a
Woodson.
high level like he did. Think about it. I mean, you got Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, you got Champ. You know, Deion did a little bit of it, but who was? I mean, but Deion played like 15 sports too. But who was like one of the best two-way players?
I mean, well, you know, I guess we can't say it's I don't know. I mean, would you really? Because I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
Because think about it, he's the Fred Biletnikoff winner.
Yeah, I mean,
he should have been a Jim Thorpe for the best defensive back winner. He wasn't. So he's the best. He's the best runner. He's the best receiver and defensive back in college. So like, when's the last? I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm 40 plus years old. I've never seen it in my lifetime.
Dang, my man Pitch Grimes keeping us up all day, man. Shout out to my man Pitch on the up to date. He said another trade is in. Cleveland is looking on the word to look at the trade down again.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna get Abdul Carter. Which I like the pick, but now what do you do with Kayvon Thibodeau? Because he's on the other side of Brian Burns. What do you do with Kayvon, who you drafted 3 years ago?
You know, I think they're done with him, man.
Yeah.
I look, they probably should have already did something with him as far as sign him to an extension, and they haven't. And I think this is his last year on his rookie contract. So I don't know if they're impressed with him. I did he even get double-digit sacks this year? Has he got it yet? I don't know.
No, he hasn't. No.
So right now, Abdul Carter is a new defensive end for the New York Giants. Shout out to Abdul Carter for playing for the Giants. I mean, Penn State is producing great ends, some great defensive players, period. So Abdul Carter, I think, is another name on the great defensive player that's coming out of Penn State, man. So shout out to him. Congratulations to the Giants.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
my man Pitch Grimes said it.
Yeah.
He's a buff.
Yeah.
I can't fight you. I promise you, I can't fight you on that because that's. And I remember I wanted the Birds to get him too, so I'm glad we didn't get him.
Right. We
might have avoided that one. We might avoid oh man, I'm glad we didn't. You know, sometimes I don't know if you ever look back like, man, I remember the players I said I would like to have, and I'm so glad we didn't get them. But then I could say way more players that we should have. I wish we had gotten. We didn't get. I'm pissed off about it. But that guy right there is one of them. Because I just wasn't impressed with him.
And that's why I am so much more critical than I was years ago. Because I will admit on these national airwaves that I was a Ryan Leaf fan. I thought Ryan Leaf would be the better quarterback over Peyton Manning. Now this is before I could watch every throw. You know, he had a big arm the whole nine, and so that's why I'm a little bit more critical with quarterbacks. But obviously, I was wrong. But I did have Edgerrin James over Ricky Williams, and I had Alvin Kamara over. I thought the Panthers should have drafted Alvin Kamara over Christian McCaffrey because we could have got more something different in the first round as opposed to C-Mac, and C-Mac can't stay healthy. So, yeah. And I also wanted Fletcher Cox over Luke Kuechly. I was wrong on that one too. So I'm admitting my couple mistakes. I remember exactly where I was. Like, Fletcher Cox. Like, who the heck is this? Luke Kuechly? I was like, who is this? Little did I know.
Let me say this: Fletcher Cox wasn't a bad player though.
He wasn't. He just wasn't Luke.
He's still playing now. Well, I don't know if he's still playing. Did he play last year?
Let me see. Let's see if he still played. We're gonna find out.
If he did, he just retired. Probably maybe this year or this last year. Last season for last or this past season.
Let's see. He played 2023.
No, okay. He said Pitch Grimes said he retired after the Super Bowl.
After
So
this year's Super Bowl, right? Yeah. So he got a Super
Okay.
Bowl. Did he get 2? No, he only got 1. Super Bowl. Let's pass Super Bowl. Okay. No. Let's see. He got the Super Bowl with the Patriots. He retired after that one.
Okay.
But it says 2024. Anyway, yeah. It says he retired March 10th, 2024.
Okay. He's got 2 Super Bowls. He got in
He got
2017.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I was like, this Wikipedia is wrong. Okay.
Shame on Wikipedia.
Yeah, shame. Because the Super Bowl against the Patriots was years ago, so he would have had that if he retired in March. Oh no, see, no. He retired before this season. He retired March 10th, 2024.
Okay.
So he retired before the season. So he should have stayed 1 more year. So, but yeah, I mean, Cox wasn't bad, but like I said, he wasn't a Clark Kent.
Man, look, he better not be up there dancing with them girls. His little girlfriend gonna have a fit up there dancing.
Right.
Travis Hunt, act like you got some sense, boy. You know a little girl gonna try to go upside your goddamn head.
Has he not seen the Jonathan Majors video? Come on now.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Exactly. We're gonna have you running down Duval County.
Patriots got Will Campbell. Shame on the Patriots for drafting my offensive tackle.
We're about to fight, Pitch. I want to see it live, Pitch. We're about to fight.
That's crazy work.
I thought, but you said they were going to get Will Campbell. That's what you said the Patriots were probably going to get.
I was hoping he falls. I'll have my fingers crossed, but sometimes it don't work out that way, Professor. And so this is what happens to me.
I mean, you look at the starting center and the starting guard for the Patriots, man. They got them in late rounds. They should have went earlier, but I mean, Trey Smith and Creed Humphreys. I mean, they all pro linemen. So again, Chase Lunt and Charles Grant. I'm trying to tell you, remember those names. Nah, you ain't got to stop, Pitch. I was messing with you, brother.
No, he good, man. Just hey, look, I love the interaction with the chat members, man. It's always fun to see what they got, see what they're thinking about. But I know I need for y'all to do me a favor. While y'all here watching this great production of the NFL draft,
push the goddamn button.
I need for you guys to hit that like button for me. I promise you I do, man. If you didn't do it by now, I don't know what you wait on. A court order. Please don't make me send the sheriff to your doors.
I tell you. Oh yeah.
But man, look, I don't know. Now I'm hoping.
Who's next?
Mason Grant falls to us. I'm hoping
he will not get past Carolina.
Damn. Man, don't y'all need a cornerback or something?
No, because actually
cornerback, man.
We do need a corner, but J.C. Horn played a whole season last year. We traded a 6th-round pick for Michael Jackson, who they were going to cut. Michael Jackson had an unbelievable season this past season, and they re-signed him to a 2-year deal. So he's gonna be the opposite corner to JC. Then we drafted Shao Smith-Wade in like the 5th or 6th round last year. He's gonna be the slot. So we got we have that. I think we need another corner because I don't think Michael Jackson's gonna be that great of a player this year. But I think we do need another corner. But we were dead last in the run last year, and so I think our defensive line we improved our defensive line, but I think we need some more work along that line. And our linebacker core was garbage. We were starting trash men and garbage men, people from the XFL. Hell, I thought you started one game last year, Hank.
I was in there.
You was in there, man.
I'm probably good for one snap.
Yeah, that's all we did. That's all we got out of everybody. And I mean, they were starting people I never heard names of before. So, yeah.
So they just pull the cats off the streets, huh?
Off the streets. If you look like you can run a little bit and play linebacker, they were suiting you up. So I think linebacker is a huge position to need. I like Schlesinger out of UCLA. I think that's a guy we need to pick up. If we can't get him in the second round, I like Danny Stutzman out of Oklahoma State. Out of Oklahoma. I think he plays with his hair on fire. He's a great player, I think, in my eyes. They both remind me of that Luke Kuechly style player. I would love to get those guys in the second round or fourth round if we can get them.
Well, look, I did like a couple mock drafts, and I had one mock draft where I did take Gentry, and then another mock draft where I didn't take Gentry. So the current mock draft that I have currently going right now, we don't have Gentry. I mean, I did draft Gentry as first.
Okay.
Now I don't think that's going to end up happening, but it sounds good in theory.
Let me see where we at.
But I got my man Simmons in the second round.
Okay.
As our left tackle. So I don't know if that's going, but we'll see, because we got the 39th pick of the draft. So you know what's.
Yeah. I know you guys do. You know, I know whose pick that belonged to.
Man, I know it's a sentence. I know it's a sentence thing, but that's okay. We thank you guys.
So last year we got to deal with you people from a bad trade we made. God.
Look at my man. He looks so uncomfortable in this green pinstripe. God damn. Yeah, big man. Big man should be one green pinstripe like this, man.
Nah, he shouldn't be.
Yeah, he looks so uncomfortable. Yeah, he looks uncomfortable. That's okay.
You
got to take
good. He looked good in the uniform.
Yeah, I would love to have him in the Bears uniform, but unfortunately, sorry ass Patriots beat us to him.
It wasn't in the cards. It wasn't in the cards. Let me see.
Jesus. Shame on you.
You know what he looks like? He looks like an old mobster with that green suit on.
He's old hitman.
Yeah, he's an enforcer for the Lucchese family. You know what I mean? Hey, this thing of ours.
He's rocking out with his Air Force Ones.
Yeah, exactly. They all got them crispy. As long as somebody walks out some black Air Force Ones, I'm all right.
I don't know, man. Give me a good defensive tackle, worse some black Air Force Ones. I may be good with it. Let me know he got a little cray in him, and that's what we need on my defensive line.
Hey, as long as his first name ain't OJ and his last name Caruth, we should be okay.
Oh Lord! Oh
Lord, jeez.
R.I.P. to OJ.
OJ Caruth, you know, he still catching strays from the grave. Chloe, I'm sorry to talk about your father like that. Yeah, it is.
My man OJ he can't even rest in peace, man. Y'all gonna take shots at my man OJ. We know he did that with that to that beautiful snowball. We know what he did. We know he killed him. We can accept that. We can admit that. He was wrong.
He was wrong.
But in the court said he was innocent.
But see, this is why he said I'm not black, I'm OJ. But no, he had some black in him because he got off and then wrote a book said, "Hey, if I would have did it, this is how I would have done it." Like, hey, bro, you just got off. What we doing? We ain't writing no books. If I would have,
he showed his side of California when he did that.
Right.
Oh, what was your thing about making us?
Exactly. All right, who do you think the Browns gonna take?
See, my wife said she's not beautiful. I know, baby, you're beautiful.
She was beautiful to me. I said that, not him. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the blame on that one.
You're gonna take one for the team.
I'm gonna take one for the team. hey, man, I ain't gotta worry about it.
In front of the bullets.
Oh yeah. My bad, Miss Hink. I didn't mean to bring him down that path. That was all me. I said it. He didn't even agree with it. He was like, he just kept it pushing. That's my fault, Miss Hink.
Oh God, Lord have it. Cleveland Browns are on the clock. Who are they going to pick, man? I don't, Now the Cleveland got a lot of needs, and they got a lot of according to the things picks in. They need a quarterback. Are they willing to take Shedeur?
Well, I think what Cleveland really needs.
You motherfuckers ain't shit, man. God damn it.
Oh man.
They took Mason Graham, man.
They did.
Asshole.
I was gonna say they needed a massage therapist. That's what they need the most.
I mean,
in Cleveland.
Now these picks are just flying off the board now. I mean, what's going on? The Raiders pick is in.
The Raiders pick in already? What the hell they gonna pick?
That's what it said now. It says pick is in. Raiders in the need of a wide receiver, a running back, and a cornerback. I don't know how much they're gonna rely on Geno Smith, but they probably need to be looking at a quarterback probably in the second or third round. But right now, the pick is in for the Raiders. I don't know who it is, but the Jets.
Pitch, help us out, man. They got Genty. That's what I thought. They would get Genty. I think Genty's gonna be great in that backfield. Because you already got a quarterback. You got a tight end that's gonna help things out, and they're gonna get the best running back in the draft. I think that's perfect. That's an anti-Al Davis pick. So
right now, my Chicago Bears are just being stabbed in the heart as we speak. Player after player that I wanted to see on my squad is steadily getting picked around us. Mason Graham. Mason Graham is going to Cleveland, and now he's suffering. He's probably crying all his way up there, too. What is he showing us the interior of his jacket for?
He ain't going too far, though. He going from Michigan to so I have my uncle's nephew did the same thing. We went from Michigan to Ohio. Yeah, his nephew is Braylon Edwards. And that didn't work out too well for him.
No, it didn't. He was what we consider a bust.
Yes.
And look, you know something? He was one of the ones I wanted the Birds to pick too. I remember him at Michigan and how great he was, man. Especially on special teams, man. That dude was tough. That dude was tough. So
he definitely was. And Pitch, you said you love those Al Davis picks, man. Come on, he would have picked Isaiah Bond at this pick if Al Davis was still living.
Well,
he always wanted the fastest player.
My man Pitch is a Kansas City Chief fan. So whenever somebody in the division makes a screwed up pick, he's all for it.
Got you. Okay.
So you got to keep at it by it.
Now it makes a lot of sense. I see. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I would love him too. Oh man. Oh, you're Chiefs. Have you always been a Chiefs fan since like the Christian Okoye days? Since like the Jamal Charles days? Since like who's my Priest Holmes days? You been a fan that long?
Jeez.
I named all the best running backs in Chiefs history.
You remember Barry Ward used to play with them?
Oh, Barry! Oh my goodness, you taking me back now.
He said, "Yeah, Dante Hall's jersey growing up." I know that's right.
Okay, so this is gonna be a little blasphemy. This is gonna be Oh, go ahead. Oh, this is gonna be blasphemy. I got a question for you and Pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Hester or Dante Hall?
Oh, it's no comparison. It's no comparison. You know, everybody know Devin Hester. That's why he's the first special team guy in the Hall of Fame.
Who has more returns for touchdowns?
You talk about what, kickoff or punt?
Just all around. I think the kicking and return receiving. I mean, kicking and punt returns.
I think I don't know how many Devin Hester has. I don't know how many he has. We have to look that up. Let's ask Google.
I'm about to do that now.
Google, how many touchdowns does Devin Hester have in returns? 20.
Is it okay? 20. It says Dante Hall had 12 and Devin had 14.
Okay, well, punt returned 14, but total 20.
Okay, 20. Okay.
Career return touchdowns with 20.
And how many did Dante have?
How many return touchdowns for Dante Hall? 11 return touchdowns total of 11 touchdowns.
Okay.
Six on kickoff and 5 on punt return.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay, so Devin Hester, first ballot Hall of Famer from the only school that matters in college.
I know that's right. He said the only school that matters.
Only school that matters. The school that has the best college football team ever assembled.
Damn.
I mean,
So,
and someone asked
Gentry is going to go. It's going to stay on the West Coast, so he's going from Boise to Las Vegas. He'll be playing for the Las Vegas Raiders.
About to lose his mind. You go from the blue turf in Idaho to Sin City. They have the only stadium with a nightclub in it. About to lose his mind.
My man said Kansas State.
Okay.
I didn't realize Kansas State had a football team.
Yeah, they were good like never. Nice jerseys though. That purple and smoke gray look good.
Let me stop it. He need to fix his bow tie, man. Somebody got to fix his bow tie. They messed my man's bow tie. Why you gotta get him right, man? Get him right, man.
He can't sell bean pies with that messed up bow tie. Come on now, baby.
Oh, y'all get that man bow tie right, man. He got his Crocs on. Oh, he took his Crocs off.
He took them off? Okay.
Yeah, he had some Crocs on early. He took them off, I guess. He said, no, I can't be out here looking corny like this with these Crocs on, man.
Hey, man, Crocs, I got a pair of Crocs I wear every day. They comfortable as I don't know what.
He's 5'8", 210 pounds.
Oh, wow. He said Membo to the Jets. That makes sense because they said Membo wouldn't go past 6 wouldn't go past 8, and he ain't going past 8.
No, I didn't expect that.
I didn't, he shot up draft boards real quick. After the combine, I was surprised that he did, but when I was listening to some people like, yeah, he won't go. They were hearing things around the NFL that he wouldn't go past 8. So they're like either he's either going to New England or Las Vegas or the Jets, but he's not getting past 8.
Well, somebody got to get up there and block for my man Justin Fields. Somebody got blocked for that, man.
What they gave him a 2-year deal? Well, he gave him a 2-year deal up in New York.
2-year, $40 million.
Yeah, I don't like those deals. I'm like, why don't you sign the guy to a 4-year deal with the last 2 years being avoidable? Because if you play him for 2 years and he balls out, now you got to pay this man $30-40 million.
More than that. Shit, the average quarterback is going about $50 million.
Right. And then you got to wonder if he's even worth that. Like even what San Francisco gave Mac Jones. You know how you feel about Mac Jones. I thought they gave him a 2-year deal. Like, bro, give him a 4-year deal. 4 years, $30 million to back up Brock Purdy, and don't re-sign Brock Purdy.
Right.
I can't give Brock Purdy $50 million. I can't do it. Won't do it.
Shout out to Mike Singletary. We won't win us. He said, I can't win with him. Can't play with him. Won't do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Classic. That's got to be the classic go-to cut, man, boy. That has to be.
Is that one? And we play to win the game.
Let me tell you, the best drop is your boy from Oklahoma State, Mike Gundy.
Okay.
I'm 40. I'm a man. I don't know if you remember that where he was talking about his quarterback.
Okay.
And they was taking shots at him in the newspaper. I guess that's when newspaper was still a thing.
Yeah.
They was in the local media, they was taking shots at him and going at him. But yeah, he came out, said, man, y'all taking shots at my quarterback. He done nothing, y'all. If you want to blame somebody, blame me. I'm 40. I'm a man. Don't come at a child.
I remember that now. Yeah, I do remember that one. Yeah. Because when you said that one part, it reminded me Was it Keyshawn Johnson? No, not Keyshawn. Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
It's my quarterback, man.
Oh, when he start crying.
Yeah.
Tony Romo.
Exactly. It's my quarterback.
Yeah, that's what he said. Come after me. I'm a man.
Exactly. Oh, man.
I'm like, dude, this dude that lost his goddamn mind, didn't he?
Yes, he
Hey,
did.
he
Yes,
was crashing out before crashing out. What's the thing?
right. I love me some Terrell. I always wanted. It was a year that this could have happened. I thought this would have been a great year. It was a year Steve Smith was like, "Hey, make me a slot receiver. I'm getting tired of being whatever X or Y. So make me a slot." And it's the like, yo, why don't we bring in Terrell Owens and Randy Moss and let them play with? I think this was Cam's like rookie year. I said, let them play with Cam for a year. Can you imagine if Randy, Terrell Owens, Steve Smith with Greg Olsen and Jeremy Shockey on the same offense with Jay Stu and D'Angelo D'Angelo Williams in the backfield? We wouldn't have won much. We would have put up a lot of freaking points. Put up a lot of freaking points, man. I swear.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Carolina's on the clock. Who was the Carolina?
We moved up.
No,
Hey, pitch grade, pitch. This is the one pick I actually don't give it away. I want to see it live. So I will say this. Pitch, you asked about the 2003, 2015. Neither one of those teams were the best teams the Panthers ever produced. Give me a second, I'll tell you which team was the best. The 2003 was not the best. 2015 was not the best. And I've spoken to Captain Munnerlyn. I've spoken to Musim Muhammad. I've spoken to Eugene Robinson about this, and they've all come up with the same answer. So give me a second, and I'll tell you which one is the best. Versus
these goddamn Bud Light commercials. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So was it 2008? So the 2008 Panthers was the best team I think the Panthers have ever had. The 2008 team was the year that Jake Delhomme had 5 interceptions against the Cardinals in the NFC divisional game. That was the best Panthers team ever. But if I had to put 2003 versus 2015, I think the 2003 team was better. 2003 I think was better just because I think the defense was better, and I think like the whole defense all the way around was better, and I think the offensive was better. The whole offense was better, other than Jake Delhomme. So I would take the 2003 team over 2015, that 15-1 team, because you probably couldn't name me a receiver from that team. So
shit.
Kevin Green was a beast. He played with Lamar Lathan. They called him Salt and Pepper.
They just made it official. Bamboo as the offensive tackle.
Yeah.
Who is going to be the Carolina's pick?
Jalen Walker out of Georgia. I don't like the pick, but I think they're going.
Is that who they end up taking? I
think that's who they're going to pick. Is Jalen Walker out of Georgia?
Oh, so that's not the actual pick. That's your prediction.
That's my prediction. That's not the pick. Yeah, that's not the pick. Yeah. But I think they've been linked to him.
Defensive end out of Georgia. That's not
out of Georgia. Yeah, and he's from Salisbury, North Carolina. So he's about 40 minutes away from Charlotte Center City. So he's a hometown kid.
Yeah. So he's a local guy.
Yeah, he's a local. James Pierce is from Charlotte. The defensive end out of Tennessee. He's from Charlotte. We got a few Charlotte guys represented in this draft. Charlotte area guys. Yeah. But I think they're gonna go with him. They've been linked to him for probably 2 months. They've had him in a few times because he doesn't count as an official visit. I think that's who they're gonna go with is Jalen Walker. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of him because it's either him or Michael Williams out of Georgia. I think I wouldn't pick either one of them. So, yeah, Pitch Grid, man. Yeah, look at that 2018, man. I think they had Chris Jenkins and Julius Peppers and Mike Rucker, and I mean that front line was ridiculous. I think they had on that team.
Was your boy still there though? No, he wasn't there no more. Sam Mills, he wasn't there no more.
No, Sam is gone. I'm trying because we've been like one of the best middle linebacker teams in the league since we've been in the league. Because we went from Sam Mills to Dan Morgan to John Beeson to Luke Kuechly. And I think Beeson was the linebacker for that 2018. We was a top middle linebacker for that 2018. I forgot who the outside linebackers were for that team. I had to go look it up. But that 2018 was that was something serious. And Jake Delhomme keyed down his leg that freaking Arizona game.
Come on, man. It was Jake Delhomme. I mean, what did you think he was going to do for y'all?
Hey, he took us to the Super Bowl in his first season.
Wasn't he from Louisiana Tech? Ain't that the school he went to? Louisiana
Tech or Lafayette? One of them two schools. He's from one of them. You know.
I mean, you can always bring Kerry Kittles back or something like that.
We don't want Kerry Collins. He he's racist.
What about Chris Collins? Not Chris Collins. What about Chris Winkie? We'll bring him back. I
like Chris Winkie. I did.
Chris Winkie was 35 when he was working for y'all.
Yeah. I don't know how old he was, but the guy that's
that motherfucker was bald head before he had his first NFL check. I'm like, God damn, no. Well, your daddy did you bad.
My favorite Panthers quarterback was Jimmy Clausen.
Oh Lord, what?
Because he paved the way for Cam Newton. That's why. He's the reason Cam Newton had to wear number 1. Because what's name would not give up. He would not give up the number 2 pick. Number 2 jersey. So you know who I love the Panthers to pick, but they're not going to do it. You already know who I would love for them to pick.
Who's that?
I've been asking for this for 2 years. Shedeur Sanders.
They got the opportunity.
Yeah, they definitely do. I think that's what I would love. They won't pick him, but Taylor Heineke, Mr. I love me some Taylor Heineke, man. So I would have said that when Cam was going through his issues his last year here before they cut him, I would have kept Taylor Heineke and Kyle, I forgot the kid's name now, and if Cam would have been terrible, I would have just let them play. And we would have sucked because that year we would have been able to draft a quarterback. The quarterback that ended up going to the Chargers. We could have drafted him that year, and that's what I would have did. But we unceremoniously cut Cam, and we got the Cam Newton curse so far. So, yeah, we got the curse of Cameron Jarrell Newton, Ace Boogie.
Is that his middle name for real, Jarrell?
Yeah, Cameron Jarrell Newton. Yes, sir.
Lord G.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, that's crazy. Damn.
Cameron Jarrell Newton.
That is crazy work. Hey, guys, make sure y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit that like button for the brother, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for being here tonight. We having fun. We doing the draft. Me and my man, Professor. We in it to win it. My man's team is on the clock. The pick is in. Who are they picking? Let's find out.
Not Shedeur Sanders like I would like.
Well,
what?
You want to break the news?
What?
I don't know if you want to break the news, but we have Professor's pick.
Why? Why? Hey, Pitch, I'm glad you didn't break the news because I would have cussed for the past 5 minutes. Oh, this is bad. Oh, now I see his what's name now. Oh, this is terrible. Why? I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. Yeah, that's it. Couldn't get separation. He had to high point the ball. He had a lot of contested catches because he can't get separation. This is bad. This is bad. It's the only year he had production, and he only showed up when he needed to show up. And they said he was a butthole in practice. And guess who's going to New Orleans? Hey, Pitch, let me know if I'm right or wrong. Is Shedeur Sanders going to New Orleans? No. I hate this pick for Bryce Young. There's too many receivers in this draft to pick this dude this high. They don't pick Shedeur either. Well, I'm glad as long as he's not in the NFC South, I'm fine. God, I don't like this pick. Like we picked Xavier Legette last year. He was a bust. Look, this is garbage.
Look, the pick is in for New Orleans. The greatest team in NFL history is on that clock. We are going to be fielding calls because we're going to be trading down. I feel it. Come on, Ryan Post. Trade down because since the two players that I wanted is already gone.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we could trade down and do what we need to do.
Oh, this is bull crap. Now I got to react on Facebook. This is some bull crap.
What was that shit?
Oh.
What was that? Oh, hold on. He said Calvin Banks. Who took Calvin Banks? The Saints?
The Saints.
Damn. Okay. It is what it is. Again, Ryan Poles, let's take some phone calls. Let's try to trade down. We have 10 minutes.
So if y'all trade down,
assholes.
If y'all trade down, who you want? Who you want? If they trade down,
like I said, if we trade down, I'll take Simmons. If we say if Pittsburgh say we would like to trade up so we get Shedeur. We'd like to go from 21 to 10. Okay. You know what's gonna cost y'all guys? It's gonna cost y'all that gonna cost you that third round, and we're gonna trade first round picks. Or maybe y'all second round pick. We'll take that too. Matter of fact, let me do this.
Well, they gave this Panthers pick a C. I agree. I would have gave it a D. So it's probably a low C, a high D. This is what, like a 71. This is a terrible pick. This pick is
I was surprised by that.
I mean, there was some inklings about this, but this is bad. I don't want Jalen Walker, but I definitely don't want this heifer. Oh, this is about as bad as Travis Hunter still staying with that chick. Oh, this is bad.
Damn.
About as bad as Shannon Sharp's lawyer letting these text messages out. I mean, this is bad.
Just letting them fly.
Just letting them fly.
Hey, man, he's a volleyball player too, baby. What do you think about that? He's on the men's volleyball team.
Tells you everything you need to know, sir. Tells you everything you need to know. Oh my God.
I think it was a great pick. Hey man, who's y'all GM down there, man? Is that the same
Morgan
guy that traded with us?
No. That was Scott Fitterer. So Dan Morgan, the former linebacker, who was the assistant GM when he was here, is the GM here. University of Miami's own Dan Morgan. But here's the thing. Scott Fitterer didn't just do that terrible trade with you guys. Where did Brian Burns end up going? To the Giants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had 2 first rounds in the second round that was being offered by the Rams. And he said no.
I think y'all gave him away for nothing, didn't you?
Second round pick.
Well, let me say this. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna ride with either Ratliff or another year of Derek Carr.
God bless them.
Maybe they feel confident. They like other quarterbacks in the draft that's a little later in the pick. Maybe they find one in the second or third round. We'll see.
Wow, this is bad, man.
Come on, Chicago, man. Field them calls, baby. I'm telling you, field them calls and get us a good trade. The pick is in for the Chicago Bears, so I guess we didn't find worthy enough to trade. We decide to pick a player. Calvin Banks Jr. is the offensive tackle selected by the New Orleans Saints as the number 9th overall pick. Congratulations, Calvin Banks Jr.
What? Let's see something. Hey, what you done did, man?
I didn't do anything.
We have to start the stream over.
We still live.
We still live?
Yeah.
On my phone, it says on YouTube it says stream unavailable.
You know what it is? It's because we're showing this thing. Let me take this down.
All right.
It's probably
I don't want to see her. I don't want to see our ugly ass face.
God, it's rough around these pieces.
It is.
Yeah, it's probably because we're doing that. So I'm gonna take that down, and then it should hopefully it'll kick us back on and let us do our thing.
Do our thing. No, because I kept seeing Calvin Banks. I was like, why I ain't seeing nothing else? And I was gonna send my little man. I told him I was doing a live. I was about to send it to him, and yeah, it's back on now. Oh, now it's back off. What the hell? I'm gonna send it to him anyway. But hold on, is he doing one? Oh no. Okay, so other people are doing it, but they're not showing it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's because we was showing that, so I knew it taking a chance like that could possibly give us some issues.
But that's weird though, because I showed the I guess because it's cable, because I showed the debates and I had no issues.
Yeah, and it's funny. I see people do it all the time, but it's like 1 minute people can do it, next minute they can't. Man, I don't understand that. How does that work, man?
I don't know.
You know, it is what it is. But
going around looking at other people's stuff.
We are back on. We are back in the building, so people see us. Unfortunately, we can't no longer show the stream with the draft because them assholes will not let us. Shame on you, YouTube, for making me feel bad.
Damn Googles.
So we're gonna have to go. We got to just trust what we say and how it goes. So right now we are still stuck on Calvin Banks Jr. being selected by Saints. The Bears pick is in, and the 49ers are on the clock at the 10th pick. Them
all right, pitch.
No good suckers.
Did yes or well, I ain't gonna say it because I didn't do it. You didn't do it to me. Who do you think they pick? They're going with your boy Jeffrey Simmons?
I hope we wouldn't draft him man early. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if we look at the tight end and go get
Tyler Warren.
I wouldn't be surprised they roll the dice and take a shot on it. I wouldn't be surprised at that at all.
What's the quarterback's best friend?
I don't think they should. I really don't. You know, I think we got other pressing needs that I would like to address other than that. But, you know, I prefer offensive linemen, but the two major offensive linemen that we wanted, you know, was Campbell and Ahmed Mimbo, and both of those are apparently gone. Of course, I want Mason Graham, and he's gone. So pretty much, I mean, and look, even Calvin Banks moved up. I thought Calvin Banks would probably be low. I thought the 49 was probably going to have the better chance to get Calvin Banks. But
right.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Let's see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. The pick is in for the Bears. We are about to announce it as I watch it on the big screen above me.
Oh yeah.
And with that being said, I'm sure they're gonna boo us here in dirty, cold state of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Home of the suck-ass Packers. As y'all know, as a Bear fan, we say FBG.
Yeah, I remember he just passed away.
RIP to Steve McMichaels. He is no longer with us, man. He was fighting for his life for a long time, but now the man has moved on. Shout out to the Hall of Fame defensive tackle, Steve McMichaels.
I can only think of him as NWO.
Yeah, he was with him.
Sweetness. I mean, think about that backfield. Him and Gary Sayers. Wow. Hey, you know what? I like the tight end from Michigan. He was moving up draft boards, and some actually had him better than Tyler Warren. I think that's a great pick for you guys, Colston Loveland.
But you know something? We could have traded down and still got him.
That's true too. You could have. But I think, yeah, he'll run you over. He's a good, and he's gonna be well for Caleb.
I don't know how. I guess I'm gonna have to do my research because he's the same tight end used to play for Indiana, and he transferred.
Okay.
To Michigan, I believe. His junior year, I think is what it was. Let me confirm that. I think that's what happened.
Well, hell, Cam Ward came from Washington State.
Yeah.
And I know no one even heard of him. Now he's the number one pick. Yeah, I like this guy. Yeah, I really like this guy. The only thing about tight ends is how many tight ends drafted in the first round are hits.
I know San Diego wanted him.
Okay, so we'll say yeah. I
mean, Pitch Brian, it's good. He's good, but man, it's a high pick. Yeah, I know. We both agree there. Again, we could have traded down in order to get him. In my opinion, we could have traded down in order to get him.
Can I ask you a question? Does Dallas draft Shedeur Sanders?
What are they gonna do with Dak?
Dak gonna get hurt anyway. Here we go.
God,
he's gonna get hurt.
Damn.
Yeah. Let him. Let Shedeur. I mean, think about it. What better than go to Dallas and then have his dad would have been the coach, but I don't think he's going there. But could you imagine him in Dallas? Where he grew up, basically.
Boy, that'd be some nasty work right there.
Yes. Yeah, it would be Dak. We love you, but we ain't the hometown hero. I mean, because think about it, Jerry Jones is all about selling tickets. So, hold on, y'all got Sam Laporta?
No, they compared him to Sam Laporta.
Oh, I was about to say. Yeah, because I liked him. He came out with Iowa. Where did Laporta come out of? I like Laporta too. I wanted the Panthers to get him as well. But no, Pitch, what do you think about that, man? What do you think about Shedeur going to Dallas? I'm gonna keep saying Shedeur every pick.
He okay. He's not the tight end that was from Indiana then. Okay. I know they had a tight end.
Okay. Yeah, I thought because y'all had a few good tight ends come through. Is Cole Kmet still up there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay.
I just think they just want to run a two tight end set. Oh, he's one of those good old country boys. Got a goddamn deer heads in the damn living room. He's from Idaho.
That's how y'all like him.
Big old country boy, 6'6". He's a big man, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Was he at the Yellowstone?
I like him, man. Hey, and you guys, you're right. Dak did just get the bag. He's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Go figure.
Yeah,
$60 million.
I don't see him making that type of commitment and then drafting a quarterback in the first round. That would probably be a Jerry Jones thing to do. But I don't see him. I don't see it happening.
Who's the last quarterback the Cowboys drafted in the first round?
The last quarterback?
The last quarterback they drafted in the first round.
In the first round? Jesus Christ, you might have to go back to Troy Aikman.
Last quarterback. Yep.
Yeah, you might have to go back to Troy Aikman.
Because think about all their quarterbacks either been 4th round picks, 2nd round picks, or undrafted.
Yeah, Pitch said Troy Aikman. I thought so too. I think it is Troy Aikman. You might have to go back to Troy Aikman.
It is. Yeah, Aikman's the last first round quarterback they ever drafted. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So look, maybe this Copeland pick's gonna have to grow on me. It might have to grow on me, man. That's what's gonna have to tell you. It's gonna have to do. I'm telling you, it's out of left field. I didn't expect this.
It feels good to be in my world, huh?
Right now.
You're like, you don't know what to say. Like, this is a bullshit.
Hey, Professor, I promise you, I'm a loss for words. I might not. Right. I might not go the whole stream now that I've seen this because I don't know what to think.
Right. Exactly.
So right now, if I had to give it a grade on this pick alone, thank God we not, and like I said, on Monday, my man Pitch Grind is gonna be up here with me. Professor, you're more than welcome to come up here, man. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna grade the draft and give our opinions about what I'm doing the NFC, so I'm grading all the NFC picks. And Pitch Grind's doing all the AFC. We're gonna say what was the good, the bad, the ugly. Right now, man, I don't know. I might have to put my Birds in as a front runner after one pick for bad. I don't know, man.
Well, CBS Sports gave him an A.
Maybe they know something I don't.
Right.
Look, I like the man's size. I do like his size as a 6'5", 245-pound receiving tight end. I do like that. That it makes sense to me.
Oh, so y'all gave that man for a 4-year deal a year ago.
Probably trade down probably about 3 spots and still got him. That's what I'm thinking to myself. We could have traded down to say about the 15th and got and still got Lovelace. Loveland, I'm sorry.
You think about the Lovelace letters. Woo. Yeah, so I mean, I think when Pitchers asked about Cole Kmet, I think in the NFL we're in, you need a two tight end system. A lot of people are running out of that 2 tight end system. We think when Cam's first 2 years, he had Greg Olsen. Thank you, Chicago Bears. And Jeremy Shockey.
I mean,
And that helped him.
That's the
That
only
helped
way
him.
we had to get your back because we traded that because we had Marks as our head coach, and he talking about he's not a fan of tight end, so don't expect to get a lot of action. That was the dumbest decision I ever seen in my life, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand his ass. He's a stupid offensive coordinator.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, I mean, I think tight ends are a quarterback's best friend, and I think having two pretty good tight ends is going to help Caleb Williams a lot. Because then you got DJ Moore on the outside, and you have another receiver I forget, but he's good too. So, I mean, that's going to help Caleb. If he's the quarterback y'all say he is, or what y'all think he is, this is going to help him progress fairly quickly. Yeah, Michael Williams. Okay, he went before his teammate Jalen Walker. I'm surprised. Now, if they get Jalen Walker in Dallas and put him with Micah Parsons, that could be ugly. Booker. Who's Booker? Booker who? Who the hell is Booker?
I'm trying to figure out why does he keep cutting out? He's saying we keep cutting out.
Yeah, my little man said the same thing. I don't know what's going on. Let me see.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's because it's off now too. But yeah, not on the thing.
Yeah, we're not playing nothing on the stream. I don't know why it keeps cutting out on us.
They don't like you today, man.
You're not signing streaming on your end of, are you?
I'm watching it on my
on your TV.
Watching on my TV, but I'm not watching on my computer now.
Okay, so I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Neither one of us have bootleg cable. We got regular cable. Come on, Google.
I don't know why I keep saying that. Oh, this is some nasty work. Yeah.
They should never gave you niggas
money. With these goddamn restrictions and rules and shit. Who did the 49ers end up taking? I didn't see it. I'm tripping.
Michael Williams out of Georgia.
That's a great pick for them. That is a great pick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind us taking. I wouldn't mind us taking him.
Well, the Dallas picks in. Tyler Booker. They took a lineman from Bama.
That's that linebacker.
No, he's a lineman. He's a guard from Alabama.
Lineman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought he was a linebacker.
I never heard of him. They gave it a B. Pete Prisco gave it a B. A little limited in terms of athletic ability works. I mean, that makes sense because was it Zach? Not Zach, but a couple of linemen retired, right?
Who you talking about? Offensive lineman or defense lineman?
Offensive lineman. Are we back on now?
Oh, okay. I know. That's that tackle from Alabama. Yeah, but he wasn't even projected to go in the top 15.
That's why I'm like, who's? That's why when you said Booker, like who's Booker?
Yeah, I know you're talking about the guard.
Yeah, Zach Martin. Yeah, they replaced Zach Martin. Yeah.
So I'm surprised, man. That some of these picks, man. I'm because some of these picks they weren't even projected to go that high.
Exactly. No, at all. Let's see. Yeah.
Look, I don't know, man. Again, I'm still at a loss of words with our pick.
Yeah, I am too. we both in the same boat.
Now, again, I love his highlights, and I've got the opportunity to see a couple games of him play.
Right.
I didn't see this coming, brother.
No.
Who's the Dolphins gonna pick? Are they gonna pick Shedeur Sanders because they need to get rid of Tua's sorry ass?
Well, I'm looking at the draft board now. If nobody trades back in, the only two spots is 21 at Pittsburgh and 26 in LA. Other than that, he's gonna go in the second round. Because no one else is a quarterback. And can you imagine if he gets to the second round and the Giants able to draft him at the second pick in the second round? That would be a haul.
Well, we know at least Kansas, Washington, they good. Detroit, they good. Baltimore, good. Will the Rams take him? Let him sit a couple years? I don't know.
Texas, Minnesota, Green Bay,
Minnesota, I guess.
Chargers.
Jordan Love, Chargers. It would have to be Pittsburgh.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless Arizona's sick of Kyler Murray, man.
And they gave him a bag.
I mean, I don't know. Will the coach be making a move on him?
That's the only other place I could think of too. Though I'm thinking Atlanta had Penix last year. So let's see. Yeah, if they trade out of that pick, who's trading in? I mean, if I want Shedeur Sanders, if I want a quarterback, and I think they're good enough at 20, it's better to get a quarterback in the first round, get that fifth, get that extra select, that extra year. Let's see what Rap Sheets talk about. That's crazy. I can't believe they took Booker. I can't believe y'all took who y'all took. I can't believe who we took who we took. This is wild. Sheet. NFL. Oh, we got. And Rappaport, what's he saying? What is he saying? What is he saying?
Man said he thinks Will Howard.
To who? To Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, Will Howard's the third best quarterback in this draft. But the second best quarterback in this draft. Will Howard's a good player.
Man, they talk about the quarterback from USL.
Which one's that one?
Tyler Schiffler.
Oh, yeah,
Schiffler.
yeah.
I think he's trash, man.
I'm saying I heard about him early and I looked like, nah, this ain't it. So they said that Ted McMillan, the guy that Panthers drafted, has been throwing with Bryce Young in LA for a while now. And that the Panthers had plenty of trade options, decided to stay at number 8. Just bull crap. Who they saying they picked? Bull crap.
I'm still trying to figure out why didn't we trade back?
I don't know. Because we could have did the same thing, man. We could have traded back and still got the same player we got. Like, bro, we could have drafted. We could have traded outside of the. We could have traded outside of the first round pick and got him. We could have traded the second round and got him.
You're doing too much now. Because you're doing too much.
No, because think about it. No, because receiver wise, he's not the best receiver in this draft. There's other. Shoot, we could have got the Jalen kid out of Iowa State, but yeah, he has a lot of bad press about him. Tech T-Mac, they call him, because of some things. But yeah, I mean, y'all could have had Tyler Warren. So I don't know. We'll see how these careers shake out. They're gonna always be compared
on these two.
Yeah. And Rap, I think Will Howard reminds people in Pittsburgh of Ben Roethlisberger. That's what he'll remind them of. I think they would need something like that. Who's the quarterback in Pittsburgh now? Did they sign somebody?
No, they don't have anybody. They talking about looking at Aaron Rodgers. He ain't made a decision yet. Right now,
he's going to Minnesota.
Rudolph.
He's going to Minnesota.
Who's that?
Aaron Rodgers. He's following Brett Favre's footsteps. He's doing the same playbook. Jordan Love's gonna do it next.
Go to the Jets for 1 year, then head on down to Minnesota.
And then retire. Yeah, exactly. That's how they do it. Oh man. But think about it. I mean, you got somebody like Lamar Jackson was drafted late. You have Aaron Rodgers drafted late, and they turned out all right.
You Shout out to my biggest hater, Big Ant 11 comes back with another $10 super chat. He said, "Hank, are you gonna cry?" Live on Wi-Fi. Go to hell, Big Ant 11. I'm sick of this harassment. I deserve better. But shout out to you for the $10 super chat. You didn't have to, you chose to, and I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Not only that, thank you for your service.
He must not know that you are a Mary J. Blige fan. He is not gonna cry. He is not gonna shed no tears.
Hey man, shout out to Mary J. Blige. One of my favorite albums of Mary J. is the "What's the 411 in My Life."
Mm-hmm.
After that albums, she was trash.
Trash. She was trash when she was Monet. Oh man. Trash mama
Dolphins
on power.
Kenneth Grant.
Who is that?
Kenneth Grant is the Dolphins.
Oh, that's the guy. That was Mason Aaron's running mate. They think that was a little bit better than him. Yeah, I know he is.
That's the guy from Michigan.
Yep.
The defensive tackle.
He's right beside. He's right beside. Yeah, and some people say he may be slightly better, but that's very few people. But Kenneth Grant, I think, is a good pick. He played very well. But the thing is, was it him playing well, or was it Mason Graham taking up? He got him a WG? Is that a WG? Is that a? If she nappy ain't happy? I think he got him one.
All right, well, it's about to show it now.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Espen going. Yeah. You got NFL Network, right?
Oh man, I'm on bootleg. Mine's probably about 10 seconds behind.
Oh no, I'm telling you, I got a bootleg joint too. I don't pay for cable, you know.
No, I tell you what, I'm watching mine on ABC. That's why I'm watching mine on ABC.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, yeah, I'm on ESPN.
Yeah, that's what he got.
It should be the same stream, yeah. You see her?
Yeah, I see her.
Got him a nice little bunny.
Oh yeah.
So you know what's gonna be the talk of the town tomorrow. Why every time they make it big, they go get them one of them. Every time. Why y'all keep picking them? Y'all know they ain't good for you. Oh man.
So Rooster says she's hearing the Colts will go get Tyler Warren. That'd be a good pick for the Colts.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the last tight end was Dallas Clark? Remember Dallas Clark?
We were back on that one.
Yeah, Dallas Clark was a great tight end for Peyton Manning back in the day. He used to wear the number 44.
44, yes, sir.
Used to play at Iowa. I remember him playing at Iowa.
I say he was at Iowa thing. So I always tell people, if you want to get a tight end, go to Iowa. You want to get a lineman, do not go to Iowa. Go like to Wisconsin somewhere. Notre Dame. If you want a quarterback, don't go to USC.
Damn, God. It's rough right there.
I mean, Alabama either. Don't get nobody from Alabama for the most part.
Yeah, that's who the Colts took. Tyler Warren.
Okay. Diana Rossini.
Colts took Tyler Warren with the 14th overall pick. I think that's a great pickup for them, especially at that position.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Colts. Get my man Richardson some help. He down there suffering right now.
He gonna have no choice now.
He don't even want to play. He don't even want to play. Well, who did they just signed a veteran quarterback down there, I think, didn't they?
Who, the Colts?
The Colts, yeah. They get down there.
Colts. Oh, they got Daniel Jones.
Yes, Daniel Jones.
They got Daniel Jones, yeah. Yeah, because they're both like it's my team. Yeah. I think Daniel Jones may outplay Anthony Richardson.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I mean, I got a little Charlotte bias, but yeah, I think he outperforms him. Yeah, I think, and honestly, I would have drafted, if I was the Panthers, I would have drafted Anthony Richardson that year over Bryce Young. And the only reason why I would have done that is because CJ Stroud was bad against pressure at Ohio State, and we had a terrible line. And we needed somebody that could take all that pressure. But I didn't think he was a better quarterback.
Great pickup for, like I said, for the Indianapolis Colts. They needed a tight end. Why not go after and get a tight end? Competed in the Little League World Series in 2015. Tyler Warner, I think it's a great pickup for them. He's going to be utilized in all type of ways. So shout out to the Indianapolis Colts for getting Tyler Warner.
Getting the right tight end.
You said what?
For getting the right tight end.
Look, I felt like we probably was gonna get him, but I guess we felt like Loveland is better. Now we'll find out. Well, I guess we'll find out in the next 3 years or so, and if he is, hey, shout out to Ryan Poles. I'm interested in what my fellow Bear fans are going to say on YouTube.
On the YouTubian streets.
Tomorrow, I know a couple videos that's going to be dropped here soon, talking about this Coastal Loveland. I definitely may have to sleep on it and may have to cop me a video and chop me one up and put one out because I don't know. I don't know how to take that, man. I really don't. I was totally thrown off with this. I didn't expect it. But like I said, I'm gonna be wait and see guy. I'm not gonna pass judgment. At least I'm gonna try not to. Hey man, let me say this before the next pick comes in. Much prayers to Elijah Arenas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about that. He got into a car accident like about 4 or 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got into a car accident. So he's didn't break no bones or nothing like that. But he is in a hospital. So prayers go out to him and his recovery, man. So shout out to the Arenas family and his dad and Gilbert and his son Elijah. Pray for his health and his well-being. I hate to see that, man.
Now, did he suffer? My question was, because I know they put him in an induced coma. Did he have any brain damage? Because I know my sister had a heart attack. They put her in a coma as well. So I'm trying to figure out, did he have any brain damage, or why did they put him in a coma?
They didn't say. At least the article I seen, it didn't say that. It just said he was put in an induced coma, but no bones was broken. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know when they do that, I always call it putting on ice because they're trying to preserve brain function. And my sister's, she's fine now, but when she had the heart attack, they had to slow her heart. I mean, they put her on ice literally because they had to chill her body down to about 30 degrees, and then they gradually over 3 days brought her back up. But they had to put her in a coma so that slowed everything down, because typically with a heart attack they do that to preserve as much brain function as possible. So I was like, when I saw it, they put him in an induced coma. I'm like, why? And now you're telling me there's no broken bones. I'm like, why would they put him in a coma? So like I said, is there brain issues going on? Did he have a heart attack? What was the issue? And nothing happens. Nothing's good outside of after 12 o'clock. I hope he, like I said, prayers for that man. I mean, I met his father here in Charlotte a couple times when his father played for Orlando. a good guy. You know, love Gil's Arena, but I would hate that as a father to have go through that. I just, you know, not being emotionalist, just trying to figure out why they put him in an induced coma, like what's going on.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's definitely a scary thing to have to do, for sure.
Right. Your wife saying swelling on the brain. Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah. Yeah. Hope he makes it through. Hope he has a full recovery, man. Able to continue his basketball career. I mean, I'm sure that's what the family's not thinking about, but I hope he's able to continue it and do the thing that he loves and has a great life.
And that's crazy work, man. So nothing but the prayers, man, for them and his family.
Yeah, I would have taken him over the guy we drafted.
Oh man,
it's just like in the condition he's in right now, I would have taken him. Yes. Matter of fact, I would have took the car he was riding in over this dude. Yeah, I can't stay.
Yeah, I know one of my buddies reached out to me. He said, "Your boy Lovelace is a good tight end," and I did hear about his names moving up in the draft board. So, you know, I expected him to go in the first round. I just didn't expect him to be the 10th overall pick. I'm gonna say that. I expect if he's gonna get a tight end, it would have been the Bears picking Tyler Warren. That's what I would expect. I wouldn't expect Loveland to be the first tight end of the draft. But who am I to tell you? I don't, you know, I'm just a guy on YouTube. That's it. That loves to talk sports. And I'm a hold out judgment. At least I'm gonna try. But I definitely gonna have to. It's definitely gonna be a subject for conversation on Monday. Me and my man Pitch Grinder, we will be doing a show on Monday. So I can't wait, guys. Make sure y'all tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. We're gonna do a draft recap. Like I said, we're gonna recap the whole draft. We're gonna talk about it, the goods, the bads, and the uglies. We're gonna give grades out. My man's gonna do the AFC. I'm gonna do the NFC. We're gonna have fun with it. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. And when y'all come in the door, make sure y'all hit that goddamn like button. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna make fun of some teams who made bad picks, like the Carolina Panthers. And we're gonna give credits and props due for those who made great picks, like the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, let's go with that. Hey, so Pitts, tell me Jalen Walker does not go to Atlanta. I can't have Bryce Young under pressure all the time. Damn it. Say it ain't so, Craig. Say it ain't so.
Damn. It's a good pickup for them.
Yeah.
That is a good pickup. So he doesn't have to go far.
Nope. Right down. He
goes from Athens to Atlanta.
ATL.
He's gonna be down there with the fighting Jermaine Dupri's. Doing tip drill with my man T.I. Young Jeezy, Young Jock, and the rest of the ATLians. Shout out to Outkast. Shout out to Luda. Shout out to Disturbing the Peace. Maybe Good Goody Mob will be down there part of the welcome committee. Who knows? Remember the Yin Yang Twins? Maybe Little John and the East Side Boys, huh?
Jalen, I only have a few words for you, Jalen. Have fun in Atlanta.
Every rapper from Atlanta by now, did I?
did you get let's see what's my boy's name.
Yes, Jared Grady is now in Chicago, man.
Is Pastor Troy from Atlanta?
Okay. I believe he is.
Yeah, we ready. Who else you got down in Atlanta? We got let me see, what's my girl name? What's the one that came out with Luda? saying the hook on Fancy. I wanna lick you from my head to my toe. Who that? Shawnee?
I don't know who it was.
Oh, I know you said Goody Mob already. So that's everybody. CeeLo, that's everybody. Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, he's at the draft. Is he at the draft? Oh, he's at a party. His own party.
Oh, Jalen Walker here. Hey, Jalen, in Atlanta, you need to look at baby pictures and Adam's apples. That is a PSA.
Either that or that you went to college with in Athens, Georgia, that you already know she's secure.
Yes.
She's all woman.
All woman. Hey,
more than a woman. More than a woman to me.
Because in Atlanta, dude looks like a lady.
You don't know what you're going to get.
You never know. Atlanta's like a box of chocolates. You don't know if you're going to get a C or a D. Oh, man.
His brother played for Georgia State.
Okay.
And that's a great pickup for the Atlanta Falcons, man. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons with getting Jalen Walker. I'm glad he's not playing for the Green Bay Packers. We got to play against them twice a year. So shout out to Jalen Walker going to Atlanta. We ain't got
welcome to Atlanta. Where the players play.
Man, we have Arizona Cardinals is on the clock. I don't know what Arizona's going to do, but they got some needs and wants that they need to take care of, and one of them is offensive lineman. They also need a wide receiver as well as cornerback and defensive lineman. Which one of these positions is going to be filled by the Arizona Cardinals?
I think the Cardinals, they're going to go with a color scheme since the Cardinal is a color, so as a bird. I think they go with Mike Green out of Marshall. He has some assault issues that he showed up, but I think if you want the best edge left is Mike Green. Or if you really want to get funky, go with Jahad Campbell. Alabama. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they could go to OT. Yeah, somebody got to protect Kyler down there.
Oh, so we think it's Simmons. Is that the pick where Simmons going to go in?
Your boy Simmons.
I'm hoping Simmons falls to the second round. I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed. I don't think it's gonna happen. But hey, ain't nothing wrong with hoping, wishing, and thinking. We'll see.
Yes, sir. So according to Shefty, Adam Schefter, they are picking up Kayvon Thibodeau's 5th-year contract option.
Oh, the Giants. Okay.
Giants. He'll be back for another year. Yep. Let's see what rap sheet talking about.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Lucky man. They got 4 minutes and 20-something seconds left. Please don't be like these assholes in Tennessee and use up all the time. Walter
Nolan. Okay. So he's probably the best defensive tackle, one of the best defensive tackles in this draft, but he played when he wanted to. He was on and off. It's a great pick, but I think he depends on what you get out of him. Oh no.
Walter Nolan. I'm tripping.
Walter Nolan. Yeah, he's a good player, but like I said, you gotta get it. I don't like players you gotta force it out of, and I think with him he had too much of an off-on switch.
So apparently, we are on the clock for the Cincinnati Bengals. What are they going to do? They got the 2 receivers signed up, locked in, but they need help on defense.
They're going to draft Matthew Golden. They're going to keep drafting receivers.
I wouldn't doubt it. They better go out there and get that goddamn cornerback of that defensive end.
Who? Will Johnson out of Michigan.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
The Panthers thus far have the worst grade of this year's draft.
Are you serious or are you just bullshit?
No, according to CBS Sports, the The Cleveland Browns have a C plus, and the Panthers have a C.
Hey, that's bad work, man.
Listen, so I told you my reaction wasn't fake. I need to go look at the other ones, but yeah, that was a god awful. Oh man, I mean, like I said, y'all got an A for y'all pick. Let's see what time.
Again, I know he's been moving up the draft board, so I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. So we got a solid A, 6'6", 248 pounds. I love this pick for the Chicago Bears. What does it say? I love this pick for the Chicago Bears. He was a top tier tight end. He was the best pass catchers of the tight ends. He will fit perfectly into Ben Johnson's offense. We'll see, brother.
And who did Ben Johnson have in Detroit? Yeah, Sam Laporta, right?
Yeah.
And Sam Laporta was balling out.
Was it Hendricks? Is that what it has named? The tight end they traded to Minnesota?
Yeah, who's it, Hendricks? Who they traded to Minnesota?
See, it's a project. He gave Tyler Warren a B for the Colts.
That's what I was. Yeah. I was gonna say I saw the same thing. I was like, he gave a B. That's wild.
But I mean, look, maybe they know something I don't know, and it's possible. Again, it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we will have our own grading system.
Right.
We will have our own grading system come Monday. Me and my man Pitch Grind.
Mike Green could go here too.
Well, who's that?
For Cincinnati?
For the Bengals. Yeah. I mean, they did. Look, they're going to have to do something. My man's up for his contract, and Hendricks, I think it is. He had about He had about 17 sacks last season.
Yeah, he had a monster season last year. Yeah. And then Seattle can go with someone like Matthew Golden to replace Tyler Lockett and be on the other side of DK Metcalf. No, DK got traded. Never mind. They need a receiver.
DK's at Pittsburgh.
Right. So who's the receiver?
Who?
I don't know. I was asking who's the receiver for Seattle. Oh, TJ Hockenson.
Is Lockett still there?
No, Lockett left. Lockett decided a deal with somebody else today.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Yeah, Hendricks definitely out of sense. Yeah, I mean, look, there's no more money to pay him.
Yeah, that's why I say I think we've talked about this before. Where once you pay the quarterback, you can't build a team, so you just keep drafting quarterbacks unless you get a Mahomes or Allen.
They said Lockett went to Tennessee, so I guess Cam Ward got a old head like Lockett down there to help him out a little
overthrow.
bit.
Yeah, he got a nice receiver to overthrow. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Nice receiver to overthrow who's wide open. Tennessee Titans, don't buy any Cam Ward jerseys. He is not the second coming of Steve McNair. Hell, I mean that's best quarterback. He's not Warren Moon. He's not Steve McNair. Hell, all y'all had is good black quarterbacks. Now that I think about it, y'all ain't had no other quarterbacks for Houston/Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely gonna be interesting because the pick is in for Cincinnati Bengals, and Seattle is on the clock. They're in dire need of a few positions as well, and one of them positions is offensive lineman, wide receiver, cornerback, and defensive lineman. Yes, who's going to be the lucky man down there?
Lamar Stewart from TMU, Texas A&M. Great, that's a great pick. And I knew Mike Green might slip. Mike Green had a lot of sacks, but Mike Green had some off the field issues, so I knew he would probably slip. He may slip to the second round, but Shamar Stewart, if he lives up to his billing, he's going to be. He grades damn near almost every measurable that Abdul Carter had. I mean, that damn near almost 1A and 1B when it comes to measurables.
Yeah, but your boy Stewart, man, I don't. The reason I don't like him, man, the man only has, I think, what a career sacks, 6 sacks in his career.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's nasty work. So right now,
But see,
he looks like the combine warrior. You know what I'm saying? Look good in the combine. He measured up. He ran fast in the combine, but he's not productive on the field. So I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, here's my pushback on that. Derek Barnett holds the Tennessee Volunteers record for sacks, and you know what's Reggie White's number 2, and really hasn't produced in the NFL. Oh, the GT falls to 31. Oh, you talking about was it JT Tomilasolu or something like that?
Is he talking? You ain't talking about Jack Sawyer, are you? No, Jack Sawyer's a defensive end. Yeah, I think he is talking about the guy you just named.
Yeah.
I look.
JT.
Let me say this: as a second round pick, we got 2 second round picks. We got 39. We got 41. Shout out to Carolina. If Green falls to second, we need to run to that podium and make that pick in. Oh, okay. He said not JT Sawyer. I do like JT Sawyer as a second round defensive end. So if we decided to go with him at 39 or 41, I like my draft.
Yeah, you talking about JT Tomilasolu, whatever his name is, something like that. That's what you're talking about.
I believe that's what you're talking about. Let me see.
Jack Sawyer. You said Jack Sawyer.
Yeah, Jack's. I think that's his name, Jack Sawyer, or is it JT Sawyer? I could be wrong, man.
Okay,
I picked him at number 41 in my mock draft.
Okay. Let me see. Who the hell is my mock? Oh,
yeah, I did a mock draft the other day. So, Jake Samoan. The Samoan.
Yeah.
He said the Samoan. I'm sorry.
Samoan, yeah. It's like similar to Lalu or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's good, man. He's like 6'3".
Okay.
He's definitely gonna apply some pressure, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I like what's my boy name? Yeah, as I said, I really like Carson Schlesinger from UCLA. We're not gonna do it because we're picking bullcrap players, but I like Carson Schlesinger, the linebacker. But like I said, if Mike Green's there in the second round, and we can take him, I would take Mike Green and get Danny Stutzman in the 4th from Oklahoma. I mean, they're not that far apart, but you know, Carson Schlesinger will be the second coming of Luke Kuechly. He's that good of a linebacker. Hey, you talking about Chris Jones, who had a wardrobe malfunction at the combine? Listen, I was watching that with a girl one time, but she kept reminding her. Right. She's like, "Let me see that again." Like, no, F you. Watch this no more.
Again, I'm not impressed with this guy. I don't know. I'm glad the Birds didn't get him.
Which one is that?
I mean, because Shimon looked like he's a woman with this damn green outfit on with no shoes on. It looks real sketchy. I'm just saying, he looked like he might be part of the other team, Professor.
Oh, man. He
say that about a man, but sometimes, God damn. Yeah, he's coming off a little questionable. He might be playing for the other team.
What is this, velvet?
Lord jeez.
Got the velvet on.
Yeah.
Jacob Parrish is asleep at corner. Jacob Parrish, the cornerback from Kansas State, right? He's a monster.
You said who?
I think I'm talking. I think Pitch is talking about Jacob Parrish. Is that the one? If he's the one from Kansas State, yeah, he gets down. Yeah, he definitely gets down. I like that dude. Little undersized, but he definitely gets down. Okay, yeah, Kansas State. See, I watch a lot of this stuff, man. I watch a lot. I listen to a lot. Watch a lot. I'm not Mel Kiper, but I know a few of these players.
Is Pittsburgh going to get their guy and not even have to trade up to get? Is that what we say is about to happen with Shedeur?
I think they're getting Will Howard. I mean, yeah, Shedeur Sanders. Because I think Seattle. I could be wrong, but if I'm Seattle, I go get Matthew Golden because you don't have no receivers. I don't like Luther Burden.
Is that what we're going to get tonight? Are we going to get there tonight? Is that what? Man, that will.
One of my coworkers is a huge Pittsburgh fan. He'll be jumping for joy.
Oh, for sure.
Who? Greg Zabel? Who?
The offensive tackle from Dakota, North Dakota. Yeah.
Okay.
I heard a lot of good things about him, man. But you know, a lot of people worry about him playing for North Dakota, not playing against a lot of good competition. But you know, he showed his ass off in the Senior Bowl. So shout out to my man Greg.
How did that work out for let's see here. Trey Lance. What was the quarterback before him that played for the Eagles who now is a backup? Got hurt. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, how did it work out for all the other North Dakota people?
Hold on, man. Why is my man's father got a whole grill in his mouth?
Who that? Shamar Stewart?
Your boy Stewart Ford. Yeah. You see him?
I told you, I ain't see that one.
Is this what we doing?
That must be John Morant's cousin.
He got a charm with Thanos on it with that.
No, he don't. Are you serious?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He got a whole grill. Oh, Lord. Man, I'm all for representing fathers and doing the right thing. But, man, you can't be in there with a whole grill like this. What are we doing?
You got to set the example.
Lord Jesus.
This is some nasty work. Pops,
hey,
what are you doing?
Hey, these daddies want to
live
your
son
dream
was wanting
too.
to grill, I understand. I expect that from your son. But you, dog, you about 45 years old. When do we need to put the grill down and look at this dude here. Now he won't come up and say some bullshit. He's some bullshit. You stole our goddamn running back.
The Raiders. Oh man, look, let me say this. You know, that's the one good thing about the running back position in this draft. There's plenty of running backs, the deep draft of running backs. So I feel comfortable enough that we're gonna get us a good running back in the second round. Hell, if Amarion Hampton is still in the second round, I mean, you running the podium to get that guy. I mean, he's not that far off from Ashton Genty.
He said, "Y'all stole our quarterback." I know that's
Who?
Right.
The Bears stole y'all quarterback?
Williams. Talking about
You
Caleb Williams.
You want a Caleb Williams, sir?
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Professor. It's too late in the street to get kicked off now.
Tommy, I'm gonna ask you a question, Tommy. I know you ain't got no job, man. Just joking. I'm joking. I'm talking about Tommy from Barton. I'm just kidding. But Tommy, name me the last quarterback from USC to do anything in the NFL. I'm gonna start my clock.
Caleb Williams.
Don't worry, I'll wait. We're still waiting.
Caleb Williams.
Oh man, there they go. That's day one.
You know what's gonna be happening. Let me stop before they strike me on that bullshit.
Right. We'll be unavailable again, goddamn.
Hey, I'm gonna have to delete this whole stream when I'm done.
Right, exactly. Hey, Tommy, you're right. You're right. You got about as much of a job as a USC quarterback after 5 years. I get it. You're 100% right. What's the dude? Carson? Not Carson Wentz with the North Dakota. What's the Carson kid that came out of USC that got drafted by the Bengals?
Carson Palmer. He got it. Carson Palmer.
That's the best one that came out in 40 years. Oh, thank you, Tom.
Oh man, what about Rodney Peete?
That's the 80s. Okay. He was before my time. So was the 80 something? Okay. Let's see. So we had, I'm talking about like from the 95 going on. You had butt fumble. You had I'm seeing ghosts. You had I keep having kids with other people. Huh?
You're talking about my man Sanchez?
Mark Sanchez. You had yeah. I mean, none of them got football jobs. All of them commentating. Oh man, it's bad. I don't know who got the worst quarterbacks, USC or Alabama.
Well, the pick is in for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who was the Tampa Bay picking? I can tell you what they need. They need a linebacker, cornerback, and offensive line. Who's going to be the lucky man to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Oh, the Grizzlies winning. Okay.
Tampa, Florida is a nice place. I did like Tampa Bay. But the only thing about being in Tampa, Florida, they got a lot of goddamn roosters running around. Everywhere we go downtown in Tampa, they had a bunch of goddamn chickens, and you couldn't kill them because it was an ordinance said you couldn't kill them goddamn chickens.
I don't agree with that pitch.
My man Pitch said Grizzlies up by 10.
I don't agree with that.
They said they tired of being stepped on. Oklahoma, you're not gonna keep abusing us.
John Moran brought out the blicky.
Yeah, he started shooting again, shooting his air pistols.
Exactly. They shooting. Made you look. Yeah, I mean they drafted a wide receiver in Tampa to go who? Mike Evans and
is Goodwin still there? Goodwin still?
Yeah, he decided a deal. Yeah.
Yep. Shit. Okay.
They drafted a slot receiver. Cool. Pittsburgh is gonna get Shedeur Sanders. They're gonna get or Will Howard. They're gonna get the player they want. He go from black to black. He go from one black coach to another black coach. Listen, Pittsburgh, if y'all screw this up, y'all need to get rid of your whole everybody. Tomlin, everybody.
You know, Tomlin's been on the hot seat this past 2 years, so Deion might be down in Pittsburgh here.
Right.
You gonna have your rookie year with Mike Thompson, then and then guess what? I'll be in there real soon.
Exactly.
Black and yellow.
Listen, you just can't listen. You can't mess this one up. You know, do not pull a Golden State Warriors when you have the number 2 pick. Don't do it. Don't pull a Portland Trailblazers when you had the number 1 pick. Twice. And F that one up. First time was Sam Bowie over Michael Jordan. Second time was Greg Oden over Kevin Durant. Don't mess it up, Pittsburgh.
See, I'm surprised that Emeka Ibuka was a wide receiver choice that Tampa Bay took. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing now. I mean, they drafted basically a slot receiver. I wouldn't be happy because who am I playing? I mean, Mike Evans got 2 more years. He got him a WG too, huh? Oh man, after my own heart. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't light, it ain't right. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, you said
Well, now what they talking about is your boy that they looking for a running back. So I wouldn't be surprised your boy Hampton, Carolina,
yeah.
be the choice
It
for
would,
the Denver Broncos. Hamilton is his name Hamilton? I think is it Hampton or Hamilton?
Hampton,
Carolina.
Marion Hampton. Yeah,
Yeah.
Marion Hampton. Yeah. That's why I'm asking. Where's he gonna fit? That's why I said I think it's a bad pick because I don't know where he's gonna go. He's not gonna start he's not gonna play for the first 2-3 years. He's gonna be a slot receiver. I don't know where they put him. And about Odom wasn't a good pick. Odom was injured in college. Odom wasn't a good pick. Kevin Durant. So going back to that draft, if you look at the Portland Trailblazers team, their best player was Brandon Roy. Who would have fit right next to him? Would have been great. Would have been Kevin Durant. So I think Kevin Durant would have been.
Brandon
I think
Roy
Greg Oden would have
really nice, man. If he didn't have them health problems, that's what hurt Brandon Roy, man. It was a heart condition, I think he had.
The heart needs something. He had something going on, but yeah, and that's what hurt him. But he had a great little run. And think about it, when he goes out, now you got KD picking up the slack with, I don't know if Dane would have got there when I think Dane was after Brandon Roy, but you had a nice little squad. And then Greg Oden would have went to Seattle and would have played with Russell Westbrook, which I think wouldn't have been too bad. So, that's why I say I thought the Golden State Warriors when they drafted Jonathan Wiseman should have drafted LaMelo Ball to take pressure off of Steph Curry, and I thought that would have been a better fit. And you look at it now, it would have been a better fit. And they drafted James Wiseman. I don't know. I told you I'm right every once in a while, most of the time, but just every once in a while I mess up and pick Ryan Leaf over Peyton Manning.
Guess what? Your team ain't the only one that got a C in the draft. Jamar Stewart got a C.
Oh, got a C?
Cincinnati Bills. Yeah, they gave him a C. Jesus Christ.
Lacks football instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got the measurables, but like I said, you gotta get it out of him. You gotta, well, you know what? The two Queen cities got C's.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah. Cincinnati's the Queen City, and we're the real Queen City. But yeah, he's gonna. But think about it. He has Trey Hendrickson on the other side of the ball that he can learn from.
That's if he stays.
That's if he stays. That's true. I have to coach him up.
I mean, there's no money there for. How you gonna pay him? You got one of the two highest paid receivers tandem in the NFL.
And you pay Macaulay Culkin. So I'm saying you I don't know that I really don't know what they're doing in Cincinnati. I really have no idea. I think you keep one wide receiver, you draft another one. T. Higgins is a decent complimentary receiver. I would let him walk. I can't. I just build differently. Even in Madden, I just build different. I'm going to draft a quarterback every 2 to 3 seasons. I just can't pay my quarterback. I can't do it. I think there's enough talent in the league. I think you can win without a great quarterback.
It's definitely gonna be interesting, man, how this all pans out for him.
Right. Yeah. We'll see. I think if you get an accurate quarterback, who I mean, look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady wasn't the most physically gifted quarterback, but he could process and he was accurate. And he was a fighter. He was a winner. That's all I need from a quarterback. Brock Purdy, I didn't know much about him, Mr. Irrelevant. Starting quarterback in this league. You can find starting quarterbacks. I'm not paying a quarterback $60 million. Just unless it's Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen or Cam Newton. Not doing it. So yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. So you got
It's Pittsburgh. Is Pittsburgh going to pull the trick on us?
Listen. I'm trying to tell you, this shouldn't even take 10 minutes. This shouldn't take more than 1 minute.
Shadour's on the clock. Is that where we're going to see the next Sanders? Career going to start in the PA area.
PA.
We'll see. Is Mike Thomas going to be able to influence his ownership into pulling the trigger on Shedeur Sanders? He's got the quarterback. I mean, he's got the wide receivers right now.
Oh, yes, he does.
They got a decent defense, good line. Yep. Only thing they probably need is maybe get them a running back or something. But other than that, they should be good.
They should be good.
But it's Pittsburgh brave enough to pull the trigger.
And I know he ain't laughing about Cam Newton. Cam Newton is a bona fide third ballot Hall of Famer. You would draft Will Johnson pitch to go with Pat Surtain? I don't know. Who's the running back up there? They picked a cornerback to go with. He was right. Was that Florida? Was it Alabama? Or Florida State? Alabama, right?
Who's that?
Janae Barron. I guess he was telling us they picked a corner to go with Surtain. Wow.
Well, why did that?
All right, Pitch. Don't tell. Hey, Pitch. If they pick Shedeur Sanders, please let me know, because I'm gonna jump for joy. Be happy.
That's the cornerback from Texas.
Texas.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, Bama.
I'm surprised the one from Michigan didn't go yet.
He had some injury issues. He had injuries in the last season. Yeah. So yeah. Today Barron. Oh, Texas. Yeah, Texas. Yeah, Johnny Barron. Mm-hmm. You know, I can't, because Texas put cornerbacks in the league. They about as good as LSU putting corners in the league, defensive backs in the league. Their safety's pretty good. Makuba, I think his name is. He's a pretty good safety as well. Yeah, we were both wrong on that pitch. I thought it was Bama too, but it is Texas. Yeah. Anything in the threads? Ian, what you hearing out here in these streets? They gotta pick that. Ain't Shefty ain't saying nothing either. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Need to know what's going on. Quarterback is Pittsburgh's number one need. Do they pick the number one quarterback in this draft?
Do they? I mean, are they gonna make the move?
My question is: they pick Shedeur or they pick Will Howard? I wonder if that's the conversation in the war room.
Damn. That's crazy work if they don't pick Shedeur.
Listen, I'm not a Pittsburgh fan, but they pick Shedeur Sanders. I'm buying a jersey. So if they make that jersey in blanket size, I'm buying it.
Get you one of them grown man jerseys.
Give me a grown man jersey. I think Baltimore's in that division, right?
Yeah.
I'll be my sister lives in Maryland. My aunt lives in Maryland. I'll be at a game.
Man, I mean, come on, what are they waiting on?
Right. Shouldn't take this long. Take the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year. No! How y'all messed it up, Pittsburgh?
Well,
Are y'all serious, bro? Are we really serious right now? If he goes in the second round,
I mean,
I think someone trades with Kansas City or Philadelphia. Kansas.
that's the look.
Yeah.
If Minnesota doesn't make the decision on it, that could happen.
I think if I'm the Giants, if I'm the Giants or the Browns, not to pay the Browns. Yeah, I'm trading back in. Hell, if I'm the Raiders, with Tom Brady who mentored Shador, I'm trading back in with either Kansas City, Philadelphia, or Buffalo, to get Shador Sanders. Yeah, even Mel Kiper said he preferred Shador Sanders in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't know how y'all messed this one up. God. Derek,
So I'm looking at the second round. The second round consists of number 33 pick is Cleveland Browns. The Giants got the 34th. Tennessee's got the 35th. Of course, Cleveland's got the 36th in that trade deal. Vegas got the 37th and 39th. 38th is the New England Patriots.
Where's the Saints? What pick does the Saints have in the second round?
They got the 40.
I mean, you trade the 40, let's say you're second and the fourth to come up to Philadelphia. Hell, if I'm Cleveland, I got 2 first-round picks. I may trade both of my second-round picks to move up to.
They gonna trade because they just acquired that one from
from that trade, yeah.
From
Jacksonville
to Jacksonville. So yeah, I mean they could trade both of them seconds to move back into the first round. Yeah, that makes sense.
Depending on what I'm hearing about Los Angeles from the Rams, I'm trying to trade those 2 first-round picks to get 25 from Houston. Because you think about it, if Shador can go to LA, where he's still gonna be money, right? And then what's name plays another year, and he's done. You turn it over to Shador, and it's his team for 4 years with him and Puka Nacua, and offensive mind as his coach. I don't know.
Defensive tackle from Oregon. Man, I'm surprised by this.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we all know it's nothing what your boy is doing on the field. We know on the field he's a productive player for Shador.
Right.
Are they that concerned about his personality? Is a Bavaro? I mean, is that it?
Well, that's what they thought. They thought that, think about some of the guys that fell. Jay Cutler fell because he was too arrogant. Baker Mayfield fell a little bit. No, he didn't fall that much. But no, Jay Cutler fell. Aaron Rodgers fell. Lamar Jackson fell. Some of these guys fell. I mean, Drew Brees was a second round pick. So some of these guys fell for whatever reason. And like I said, if his last name was Jones and not Sanders, he would have been gone. Yeah, I don't.
Is that a woman?
I think it. What did they say? What's the rap sheet saying? What's rap? What's it saying? Pittsburgh was split on Shador Sanders and chose a stud defensive tackle. So he was in the conversation. Wow. I can't. This is wild. DK Metcalf, George Pickens. That would have been. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Pete Ryan said the Steelers are a very cultured base team. Might not fit. May not feel he fits. I mean, look, I can't argue that.
Yeah.
But
the man wins every way he goes.
Put up with guys like George Pickens,
Deontay Johnson,
Antonio Brown, Claypool.
Deontay Johnson.
Yes, the one. Is he still with y'all? Did y'all cut his ass?
No, actually, he played his best year with us. We traded him. I think we got a 5th round pick for him from Baltimore. Then Baltimore cut him. He went to somebody else. They cut him. Then went back to Baltimore. Yeah. Yeah. He was all over the place. But I think we got a 5th round pick for him.
Damn.
So I think we gave up a 6 for him. So we gave up a 6 and got a 5th.
I would thought that we'd do it, but man.
I mean, how bad is Pittsburgh's defense?
Nobody decided to make a trade. Nobody decided to make that trade. He might.
Yeah.
He may fall out.
How bad is Pittsburgh's defense? I mean, they got Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt, right? I mean, every defense can't be that bad, is it?
Well, look, on here, according to what they needed was.
Oh, Josh Simmons. I see him now. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
You know, that's.
Let's see here. Let's see. Shefty hearing anything? Nobody getting nothing from Shefty. NFL Insiders.
Yeah, a lot of look, they've been getting embarrassed in the playoff games for the past 5 years. Pittsburgh, every year they've been getting embarrassed, losing the first playoff game. They ain't won in over 5 years, so I don't know.
Oh wow. They need to trade up, bro. Somebody need to trade up and get this man.
Yeah, I thought my pick with the 10th pick with my man. I know he's been moving up in the draft, but I thought that was a surprise. I'm surprised. I would have thought Pittsburgh make it down there. I thought they would pull the trigger on him and trade him.
Yeah.
I mean, are they feeling secure with them having opportunity of getting Aaron Rodgers? Or is Kirk Cousins in the future for Pittsburgh? I don't know. Right now, they have no quarterback that's worth playing and looking at.
Right.
I would have thought.
Mike Tomlin, I know I said you don't really need a top flight quarterback to win in the NFL. I know I said that. You weren't supposed to take my word for it. You're a coach, man. You've been coaching for years, man. You know you need a little something back there. I mean, you can't have Mike Tomczak and Neil O'Donnell back there. You got to have a little something back there. Yeah, I don't know what y'all doing. I need a quarterback. Y'all gonna roll out the kid from Rock Hill, South Carolina, Mason Rudolph? Who's the quarterback?
Well, look, I'm glad he's not at the draft, man, boy, because that would be a total embarrassment if he's still in the green room right now.
Sound like they do something. Y'all really gonna? They really gonna roll? They're gonna really roll out Skylar Thompson out there.
Who you talking about?
The Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm trying to figure out who their quarterback is. Is it Skylar Thompson? One of the quarterbacks. Oh my God.
So well, right now Rudolph is the. I guess he's penciled in as a starting quarterback.
Rock Hill, North Carolina, Northwestern High School's own Mason Love Rudolph. Is third round pick? This is yeah, this is gonna be wild.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, it wasn't a lot of fireworks as far as trades as I thought it was going to be, but the picks that are being picked is quite surprising with certain teams.
Yes, it
So
is.
I think that fella lets me know that come Monday, man, me and my man Pitch Grind, man, we're gonna have a good conversation on this recap.
Yes, you are. You definitely are. I mean, you don't have a good. I mean, definitely are some surprises here. I'm going to do some. I'm going to have to do some more homework. Oh man, that just means tomorrow's gonna be even crazier. Especially if he don't go in the first round. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy. And if he goes in the second round, I don't think he gets past the first 5 picks in the second round. Yeah. Wow. We enjoyed it a couple years ago. Gotcha. Why would Pittsburgh go get Cousins? Gotcha. Marion Hampton. Yeah, didn't they say right. So they signed Najee Davis, right? Is it Najee Davis? Najee Harris?
Yeah, he's in San Diego.
Right. They
He's
signed
with
him
the
already.
Chargers.
So I guess we're going to go 2-back system. But Najee's not a home run hitter, neither is Omarion Hampton. Omarion Hampton's more of a bruiser. So it sounds like they're two similar players. Right. So with 220 plus pounds, this dude's a bruiser. He's not a home run hitter. Oh man, running back by committee in San Diego.
J.K. Dobbins is not he's not with the Chargers no more.
Let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick. No, they got Najee Harris is really on the one. Kamani Vidal had a couple good games, but Najee Harris is going to be probably the lead back, and Omarion Hampton is going to take the second amount of snaps.
Hey, Professor, you got a lot of static in your mic.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Try to do this. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Let me go back to here.
I think that's a good pickup for the Chargers, though.
Oh yeah.
The Packers are fielding trade calls. With calls of who?
They better. Let me right back. Hold on. Yeah, man,
I got
you gotta go put this together, do this, take care of this. I don't know what's going on with my mic. I can't hear it really. I don't know. I got a lot of static. I'm trying to get that taken care of. This is crazy. All right, let's see. All right, how's that?
It's still staticky. It's louder, but it's staticky.
Yeah, I don't hear it. Let me see. Let me turn it down. Oh, I hear it. Let's see. Turn it down. How about now? Same thing.
Yes, it's still staticky.
Oh. Let's see.
The hell? The hell they put on some cheese? Nobody wants your goddamn raggedy cheese in Green Bay. I know my man Reese wasn't about to hand I know he wasn't about to hand some cheese that he just picked up out of his hand. Yeah, I was gonna say, let him pick his own cheese. he's about to now hold on. Them wings do look good. There's some boneless wings. Hey man, I know he ain't about to double dip. Oh hell no. Come on. I know he ain't about to double dip, I wait. Double dip is not okay unless it's yours. But if it's commodity, that is not okay. Okay, I was gonna say he ain't double dipping. Yeah, he did right. He ain't double dip. Man, Nick said, I'm not eating none of that bullshit. But he do get some Italian sausage. Your boy said these chicken boneless chicken wings are hot. I need something to drink. Wait, the Eagles might be trading up. Damn, what the Eagles trading up for? Who's the Eagles looking at? To trade up for? Let's look at the Eagles. What does the Eagles need? What does the Eagles desire? Eagles need a defensive line, cornerback, as well as offensive line. Well, are they gonna be trading up to get Mike Green?
You gonna put green and green?
Hey boy, something's wrong with these boys. These boys they don't mind letting another man handle their food. This is crazy work. You know, man, unless it's my wife's hands, don't be touching my goddamn food.
I can't say those words. I ain't married, but yeah, you're right. I don't want nobody touching my food.
That man just handed him a whole bun and put a link on it. Boy, that boneless chicken must be hot because your boy, what's my man used to play at Ohio State? What's his name? The quarterback. It's on the broadcast with Nick Saban there.
Shit.
He
Not
does
Cardell
the college
Jones.
and NFL.
Kurt Herbstreit.
What'd you say? Yeah, Herbstreit. Yeah, Kirk Herbstreit. He just handed Reese a brat on a bun.
I went to the
That's some
ABC. I went to the
crazy.
ABC feed because.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm on there too. That's why I'm watching. It's on ABC.
Yeah, I had to go to that one because I see what you talking about. Okay.
Right now, Green Bay's got less than 2 minutes to make a decision. Now, I think Pitch Grind said they can't hear you. Can't hear the professor.
Can you hear me now? I know I had it on mute. I had it on mute a couple times. I didn't know I had it on mute.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably why you couldn't hear him. Yeah, you good. You good to go. Oh man. So yeah, I mean, so what I'm seeing, a lot of the Chicago Bear pundits, they are good with the pick of my man Laceland. Loveland, I'm sorry. Loveland.
Loveland.
I think you used to saying that name, Mr. Loveland. From
Hey,
Michigan.
I like Matthew Golden
Coastal,
and Green Bay.
Coastal Loveland. They good with it. I guess I'm good with it. I guess I'll be okay. I'm gonna have to watch a couple highlights. Maybe I need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, just look at a little bit.
Gets Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden is who the Packers decided to go with.
Yeah.
Nobody cares who Green Bay gets because whoever they get doesn't matter. They don't have a number one receiver. But I guess they do now.
Let's see who's in Green Bay. Yeah, I guess they do now. Think about it.
Minnesota is on the clock. Minnesota needs a safety, a linebacker, a defense line, as well as a cornerback and a quarterback. That's some nasty work, boy. My man Shedeur is just steadily falling.
Yeah, stop
Shame on
listening. Shame on him.
Golden, ain't that the one from Iowa State?
Texas. Wide
Texas,
receiver in
okay.
Texas. Yeah. Ran like a 4.3 40. Where we at?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Jordan Love.
See, I like him.
I don't know if they jumped too early to sign him to that extension, even though he only had 1 year, not even a full season, but 14 games of starting. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to give him something because you set him for 4 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got to get his money.
You got to get his money.
So the Packers don't feel the trade, and they went with my man Golden. Living his life like he's golden. I got you. I understand what's really going on.
That's what he's doing. Oh, man. What we going to do? What's next? Who is Minnesota now? They got J.J. McCarthy last year. Who they draft this year? Who should they draft this year?
He said, I get why Jax Dart didn't go to the green room. That's going to be a nervous wreck.
Jackson Dart is terrible.
Might be right. I mean, my man Shedeur said he's not going. I'm chilling with the folks.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I thought it was going to be a first-round pick, and they decided not to. They went with a defensive line. So, is Minnesota going to pull the trigger on Shedeur?
It's like the Shedeur watch right now.
Because if he doesn't, the only way Shedeur going to go in the first round if he get traded. Now, we seen that happen before with a team out of Baltimore. Baltimore did trade back in to get Lamar Jackson back in 2018. It's possible.
That's why I wanted Carolina to draft that year too, to take over for Cam Newton and
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar. Yep. That's the person I wanted.
He said, "Not with McCarthy around." Look, let me say this: we don't know what he's gonna be. J.J. McCarthy, we don't know what he's gonna be. This is his rookie year. We got to be honest. He didn't play at all last year. Not a preseason game.
No, he didn't. Not at all. Wow. I don't know what JJ has to offer.
Well, these boys with these chains, boy, they are flashing a bling tonight, ain't they?
They are spending their advanced check. Well, they get NIL money now.
Yeah. I was gonna say they ain't got no advance yet. They got that NIL money.
NIL money. Paying those agents 20%. Matthew Golden.
I'm surprised. Because I
think about only two
from Minnesota. Houston is on the clip.
3 receivers have gone in the first round.
Yeah.
This is wild.
I tell you, I didn't expect that for sure, Professor.
I did not either. I thought Golden would go, and I thought that's about it. I thought Vuka was a second-round pick. I thought Tet was a second-round pick, maybe late first. But that was really it. Boy, Grizzlies whooping that ass, ain't they?
Hey, boy, they trying to send a message for real.
Good gracious, 71-43 up at damn near 30 points.
Well, my man, John Moran said, I got the Gatling gun out tonight. What y'all know about that? Donovan Jackson.
Is that Jesse Jackson's nephew? I'm kidding.
Oh man, don't you start that shit. Don't you start
for the Rainbow Coalition. Let me see. Ohio State.
I am somebody.
Right. Oh, they picked the other offensive
Shout out to
tackle.
my man Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson. The guy that set up MLK. Allegedly.
Oh Lord, we ain't gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
Allegedly.
The tackle / guard out of Ohio State.
So Simmons is still there for y'all.
Hey, look, if he's there in the second round with the 41st pick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this. With that 39th pick, if Mike Green's still around, we're gonna say, hey, we know you got some questions. We know
we got answers.
We got a little freaky with the girls.
Right.
We know you got a little Shannon Sharp in you. And that's okay.
Not Shannon Sharp. Oh man. She said Shannon Sharp.
Who's his mama? Jesus Christ.
That's his mama?
I mean, yeah, that's Matthew Golden's mama. Grandmama. My bad.
Grandma?
Grandmama. Hey, grandma.
You know, grandma ain't up at 45.
God damn. Grandmama a little top heavy.
Listen, all I could think about was Cambodian breast milk. That's all I could think about. Man.
Okay, there goes Matthew Golden's mama. Alicia Blackshear. Grandmama got a whole grill.
No, she don't.
I see what I'm saying. Maybe
we got a trade, he said. Who the Eagles coming up to get Mike Green? They got to be coming up to get Mike Green. Oh, the Giants are coming to get Shedeur Sanders. I told you. What did I tell you?
The Giants are picking number 20.
What did I tell you?
I said, I'll be damn. I got to get another bite of this apple.
I said either Cleveland or the Giants are going to come up in front of Los Angeles to get a trade to go get Shedeur Sanders. I told y'all this. Listen,
what did it take to do this?
Put my black ass on ESPN. Y'all missing Shannon Sharp. I ain't going to choke nobody. I don't need no baby oil. I ain't sending no text messages.
But who did they trade with, though?
They traded with
did they trade with the Texans?
With the Texans, yeah. I told you Texans because I think LA is going to draft Shedeur Sanders.
You think the Rams was going to try to get it?
I think the Rams would have. I think the Rams would have. That's why I said either the Rams are going to pick him, or if Pittsburgh didn't pick him, the Rams were the only other team in the first round that would pick him because he could sit behind Matthew Stafford for a year, and then start the year after that. Matthew Stafford would be the bridge quarterback. So I thought the Texans would be the person that someone would trade with, and I figured either it was going to be the Browns with those 2 first picks or the Giants because those both need quarterbacks, and they're going to get Shedeur Sanders. He would be in New York, just like he said he would.
He did say
and if they don't pick Shedeur Sanders, I'll be very surprised. Yeah, the Rams. So, Pitcher, you saying the Rams was going to try to get Shedeur Sanders, or trying to move up? Second or third, and future 6. Oh, that's nothing. They gave up nothing to get him.
You trades the pick to the Giants. What's on?
A second, third, and a future 6. Yeah, they gave up nothing. If Shedeur comes out like I say he is, this is nothing. What the fuck? Sorry, what the hell? Jackson Dart. Oh, y'all are fucked up now. Why would y'all do that?
So they gave up their second this year.
They have the second or the third. Why would y'all? You could have got him in the second round. No one's picking him in the first round. Only quarterback you trade up the draft is Shedeur Sanders.
Rams are trying to move up. What do y'all need to move up for? What do y'all need to move up for?
He was saying they were trying to move up, I guess, before this trade, but put it this way: if Shedeur doesn't go to the Rams, he's a second round pick.
Damn, Jackson Dart got picked over with Shedeur.
He is
Jesus Christ.
Listen, go do Jackson Dart every throw and go watch a couple games. You will get
a bunch of screens and bubble passes.
It's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad.
Look, guys, I see why the Giants are going to continue to lose because they took Daniel Jones and now they took Jackson Dart. Makes sense to me. Makes perfect sense to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is wild.
This is bad. This is a bad pick. This is a bad pick.
Eagles might be trading up. What is the Eagles going to trade up for? What would they need to trade up for?
I don't know.
I mean, if I was the Eagles, I'd sit tight. What are you trading up for?
Everybody else is messing up. Stay where you at. You'll get what you want. 25, 34.99 in the third round. Y'all gave up 34. Okay, it's the 25th. Basically, they traded up for Jackson Dart. They gave up the 99th and they gave up the 99th pick in the third round in 2026. They really didn't give up anything for it. I don't think this is terrible. This is wild.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's about as bad as both of our teams picking. I don't know what to say, man. I'm lost. I'm lost for words.
Hold on now. I can't say I've been saying both for you now, Professor. I'm starting to get some feedback and people texting me and what I'm seeing now. He'd be okay with my man, Mr.
Listen. I was the one to try.
I was the one
trying to get you off the ledge.
I'm going to say, no. I might be more. I'm feeling a little more at ease with Coastal Loveland every minute now.
Listen, I told you he was good. You're like, I don't know what to say. I said he's better than what we picked. But yeah,
you might be in that boat by yourself now, brother.
I'm all by myself. Yeah. This is
all by myself. Well, no, unless we can't take it back because my man right there with you. Cincinnati Bengals with Sherman Stewart.
Yeah.
That was
Misery Love Company.
I guess so. And looks like the Giants may be in the same boat. We're trading up to get Jackson Dart. I don't think he had to do that. Giants?
You did. He's the second. If Shedeur didn't go, no one else is going to draft the quarterback other than the Rams. And he wasn't going to the Rams. Oh, man.
I mean, I'm looking at the second round. The second round, they was a 34th pick in the second round. The Giants was.
Right. They could have got him then. Yeah.
I mean, only person you had to worry about was Cleveland. And Cleveland probably was going to take Shedeur.
Right.
You could have either got Shedeur or Jackson Dart in the second round.
Yep.
At the 34th pick.
That's bad, man.
That makes no sense to me.
No. Which is why Brian Daboll's on the hot seat. And the GM.
Falcons get the Rams pick. Damn, what? Why did the Falcons move back in?
Ooh.
What is going on?
Really? What are you saying? Falcons on the clock. I swear to God. If this man goes here.
I mean, is that what we're doing?
I mean, they drafted Penix last year.
Yeah, moved up to get him. They moved up to get him. They still got Cousins under contract.
Yep. So he goes to Pittsburgh. Wow. This is wild.
Hold on. Is Kirk Cousins is he going to LA? Was he part of that trade?
Mm.
Who knows? Let's see.
This is wild.
Hey,
Yeah,
Professor,
I'm
give me
happy
a second.
now.
I'll be right back.
You good, brother? All right, now that he's gone, I get to have this show to myself. Finally, it's like when you want that guest just to leave and they just won't leave, and finally, I've got them to go. I'm kidding. Make sure you guys tune in to the show on Monday to watch the recap of the draft. I'm sure it's going to be pretty good and interesting to have this conversation. Again, I don't know why the Giants selected Jackson Dart. Go watch his tape. He is not a good quarterback. I've seen him airmail open people. I've seen him throw very bad interceptions. He is not the it guy. Look at the players who play for Lincoln Riley and see what they do when they get to the league. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So I really don't know why this trade happened. I don't know who the Falcons are going to. Who you guys think the Falcons are going to draft? Do you think it's Shedeur Sanders? Do you think it's a Mike Green? They drafted Michael Penix last year. What do they do? Oh, man. Yeah, he is very overrated. Oh, man.
I'm surprised. I am currently surprised. I don't know what's going on.
Pitch. Is it Malachi Starks? I know you see it before we do. I wonder if it's Malachi Starks. A future first. Oh, so you trying to tell me they gave up more than what the Giants gave up to get to a pick after the Giants?
Texas gets second and third and a future sixth. Okay.
That's what Houston got, right?
Yeah. They did that for your boy Dart. That makes no sense.
Right. So basically, Houston got a third and a future third because they just traded the picks really.
Third.
Yeah. They went down a couple. Yeah. I mean, offensive line's going to be there. I don't like Jackson Dart. Yep. So James Pierce, that's the guy from Tennessee. He is he's a Charlotte native. So the story on him was his teammates didn't. Yep, and his teammates didn't like him. So yeah.
He's not self-motivated. You got to push his ass. Even though he was a good defensive end, man, I thought he was good, but he's definitely fell way far out of grace because at one time he was a top 10 last year before the season started. So he says the Rams get 2025 second round pick, 46, a first round pick in 26, and a 7th round pick in 25. Damn.
So they got a second this year and a 7th this year. Yeah. Right. They gave up more. They gave up more than the Giants did.
For one spot.
Right. And it's a spot after the Giants. Somebody got fleeced.
It's wild.
Yeah, man.
So now they got their defensive pass rushers on the edge.
Yeah.
They got Jaden Walker, and now they got Pierce.
Yep. Hey, Bryce, guess what? Good luck this year.
I tell you this, they did say there's going to be some fireworks, but I didn't realize it's going to be there towards the end of the draft.
Right.
It would be at the early part of the draft.
Exactly.
And
we had the one trade.
And you know something? Are they scared of Green that much? That they didn't even look at his way?
Well, listen, with all this daggone Shannon Sharp, P. Diddy, and all these guys, man, they got to start looking at Green.
It's wild.
They got to start looking at Green. They got to start looking at Green.
It's wild.
They got to start looking at Green. all the stuff going on, man, they ain't touching all these people. I mean, he was cleared of sexual assault. I don't know what the issue is. He was cleared of all that.
That happened with him in high school. It was never on his record, so we don't know. So his record was sealed with his high school when he was in high school. Right. But it's one for college. I mean, yeah.
And so, I mean, I'm glad for Pierce. I mean, he went to Mallard Creek High School here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm always happy to see kids from the area. I mean, Mallard Creek produces a bunch of players, the offensive linemen, the defensive players, man. And so I think Jair Alexander, the cornerback for Green Bay, went to Mallard Creek. Oh, no, he went to Butler, I lie. And shout out to Butler High School here in Charlotte. I actually knew David W. Butler, who that school's named after. He passed away in a fire years ago, saving his family. But yeah, I'm glad James Pierce is, first round pick, gonna get a bag and put some more money in these Charlotte coffers, So gonna build his mama house hopefully out here. But yeah. Glad he went in the first round, man. Happy for him. Mallard Creek's on.
Baltimore Ravens is on the clock. They are in need of an interior offensive lineman, cornerback, edge, as well as defensive line and linebacker. They need a lot of defensive help.
And an offensive coordinator in the playoffs.
Jeez, Lord.
Yeah. Lord Jesus.
I gotta remember I got that button now. I gotta remember. I keep forgetting I got that.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, how do you have Derrick Henry in the backfield and y'all ain't running? What we doing here?
Well, I guess they're trying to find some offensive line and help.
Does this where your boy Josh Simmons go?
They need interior offensive linemen, so that means a guard or center.
Oh no.
Like,
okay. So no, then y'all interior, then no, it wouldn't be going here.
No. I tell you this, the chances of us getting Simmons in the second round is really, really nice, unless there's a trade-off.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm so lost. I don't know what to say. Who's left? Best of the
rest. Look at Chicago. Do me a favor. First guy, they better not. If y'all get Simmons, man, you ain't gonna be on the show on Monday. You taking my damn off with the tackle? Leave him alone. Hey, I'm gonna find me another special guest, man. They take my damn tackle. I'm so goddamn pissed.
Oh man.
Preach God, I'm just messing with you, bro. That's all good. For those who don't know, we will be doing a draft recap on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Make sure y'all tune in. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about all these trades and craziness. Grades are going to have to be had. Things got to be talked about on Monday. I will be giving grades to the NFC. As for my man, Pitch Brian, going to be doing the AFC. And we're going to have fun with it. But hey, for those who are still here having fun with us now, with me and Professor, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button, man. Hit that like button for the brother. I appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate that. I promise you I do. Man, I mean, it's been crazy right now. Look, they did say we're gonna have
Malachi Starks.
You said what?
Malachi Starks, safety out of Georgia. He'll a beast. He likes to hit people.
That's a good pick. That is a good pick. Yeah. The first safety off the board.
Hold on, they still have the kid out of Notre Dame, don't they? They like to hit people.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the strong side.
Oh, that's gonna be ugly because Malachi likes to hit too.
They need cornerback help, man. Why wouldn't they go out for the cornerback from the
from Michigan?
From Michigan.
Well, Schefter's saying that there's concerns about long-term health of his knee.
Okay.
And he has knee issues. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, he may slip to the third or fourth round.
Look, to me, I like the safety out of Texas too. I like him, and maybe in a third or fourth round pick,
like Makuba or something like that. Yeah, I like. Yeah, he's not. He likes to hit people too.
Al Hamilton is definitely a great. That's the corner out of Notre Dame right there.
Yeah, that's the other safety in Baltimore. Them two together. Oh, that's gonna be ugly. Somebody gonna get hit. Yeah.
So I like them as a definite great tandem.
Yeah, I get out on that. I get out about a B.
Look at that. So not a C managed for Jax Dart for the Giants. God damn. How disrespectful is that?
And the head coach was pushing for him.
Yeah.
I think I would have laid it to get a quarterback with this. Yeah, but I tell you, he's not a good quarterback. It just shows you.
He does a lot of screen and bubble passes, man.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know, Kittman doesn't run a pro offense at all.
No. And that's the thing about Shedeur. Shedeur ran a pro style offense and excelled. He's been running it for he's won it every stop he's gone to. Like, I don't get what y'all overthink yourselves. Y'all are smarter than you. You're smarter. You're the smartest guys in the room, and you're the dumbest person as well. Like, you're overthinking this. I don't care what he does off the field. He wins. Straight up. I don't care. Terrell Owens, Dr. Coleman, he wins. Right. He ain't out here with a whole bunch of chicks. He ain't out here got no issues. He ain't been to jail. He ain't racing no cars. He ain't done nothing. He came up with his dad grew up with a good situation. He has a good demeanor. He's just a cocky SOB, but from what I hear, he's a very good kid.
12 players picked from the SEC. That's crazy work.
Well, SEC was always the minor leagues.
Hey, well, speaking of SEC, talking about they need a cornerback, I'm surprised nobody took your boy Harrison from Kentucky.
Yeah. Oh, Maxwell Harrison. Yeah, he's a monster too. Yeah, him and the kid, I think Jacob Parrish that Pitch guy was talking about is they nice. I like Kobe Bryant out of Kansas too. He's pretty straight.
Let me say this: Giants GM gonna lose his goddamn job.
They both on a hot seat. They both on a hot seat.
Yeah, they are, and I see why. Because if you trade up to get Jax Dart, that makes no sense to me. You need to be fired. Yep. You should have been fired after last season and not pick Jay Daniels.
Oh man!
Somehow, some way you didn't get fired. You lasted for one more season, and this is what you do. Yeah, you're gonna be at the unemployment office after the draft. If you left it up to me, if I was a fan, I'd be calling for his head right now. Look, he got to go. You trade up for this dude. Come on, man.
Well, this is who Brian Daboll wanted. Brian Daboll wanted Jackson Dart. That's why they drafted him,
and that's why you about to get fired too.
Yeah,
y'all gonna be walking out. In fact, y'all could use the same box to pack your shit up in.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Pitch. I think the Chiefs need a defensive line help. They need offensive line help, but they need linebacker help. I mean, Trent McDuffie's still doing a good job back there. I mean, I need another corner, but hell, y'all can get that later in the draft. I think Harrison's gonna still be there. Yep. Go receiver again this year. Y'all don't trust Xavier Worthy not to get a domestic dispute. Another one.
Wait,
y'all like
the? He didn't get one at first. He didn't get one at first. That was some bullshit she tried to throw in there, man.
Yeah. Well, Kansas City like those types of receivers. Tyreek Hill wasn't a Saint.
God damn.
I'm surprised they didn't sign Ray Rice. Right. I'm surprised they didn't sign Ray Rice.
Hey.
Let's see.
God damn. Right. Well, you remember that's what happened with Hunt.
Yeah, exactly. Kareem Hunt, yeah. They're going to hire Diddy to be over the entertainment. Shannon Sharp will do commentary.
They're going to do play-by-play.
Play-by-play. Harvey Weinstein going to be the director of all the films.
Lord Jesus. Look.
Lord Jesus.
I got to remember I got that guy there, but.
Boy, that was they like. What y'all got going on in Kansas City? Pitch y'all like all these people that wear tank top shirts. We call them wifeys. Oh man. What they got going on?
Crazy work.
Yeah.
This is crazy work. Now I did say it'll go to about midnight to get through the first round, and so far that's the only prediction I got true so far.
Right. Same here. Same here. Outside of the first pick, we've been wrong all night long.
This is crazy work, man.
Oh man.
The pick is in for Detroit. Who are they picking?
Oh man. It's hot in KC neither. Hey, I guess so. I mean, y'all in Dallas look good on the first 48. So I like to keep it that way. Oh man. Kansas City. Is that the sister of the mama?
Baltimore, though. Malik Sparks, I think that's a good pick for them.
I do too. I love that pick, man. I love that. I love that for them. Is that his sister or his mama?
I don't know.
Talik Williams. Is that the guy from Ohio State? The tackle? Shaquille. I was there for
that. I see that's his girlfriend.
Listen. You know you were gonna hear so many women tomorrow. I can already see it coming. I was watching the draft and all these dudes had these white girlfriends.
That's his mama.
That was his mama? Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. I must be getting old. Cause now I got like, oh, the mama look good. I kind of want to holler at the mama. I was watching the WNBA draft, like, oh, some of these mamas look kind of cute. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his wife. It's not his girlfriend. That's his wife. They are a year in marriage.
This is why I say this is not the show for, but I'm gonna say it. Black men are more marriage minded than black women. Anyway, that's all I said. I had to call.
Gauntlet has been thrown down. Thank God we're gonna delete this show. This will not make the cut.
Good thing I've been
edited and cut up and chopped and screwed. Shout out to my brothers and sisters down in Texas. It's been chopped and screwed up so much, man. It ain't gonna make it.
Good thing
this is my man Big N 11. He gonna help.
Good thing it was live, and I've been streaming it on my channel. So there we go. I'm gonna chop it up on my side.
So you gonna chop and screw it up?
I'm gonna chop and screw it up. Just the small pieces I need for IG. The first part where I said Shador was the best quarterback and he's gonna be the last quarterback taken. Look at this garbage. Oh, that's Talik Williams. Okay. Dude, the Washington Redskins select Shador. I'm joking. We know that ain't happening.
So right now, they are on the clock, and who's going to be the lucky man to get to play with my man Jaden Daniels?
Jaden. Hold on, Jackson. Okay. Does Kansas City draft Shador Sanders and have him sit there forever?
So right now, they need an edge, they need a corner, they need a safety, they need a running back. Inside offensive line, interior offensive lineman. Who is going to be the lucky man that goes with the Washington Commanders? Is this where they're going to get my man Mike Green? Is Mike Green going to be the lucky dude?
Can he get off? Did he get out of the?
Or are they going to go with the cornerback from Michigan, Will Johnson?
Let's see who we got here. Will Johnson, Mike Green. I think Simmons is going to Kansas City. Hey, I like the kid out of Boston College, Donovan Ezraku, whatever his name. Yeah.
But you know something,
Yes.
he's only 6'2", though, man. That's the only thing about he's small in stature, but man, he puts a lot of pressure on them quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, 16 and a half sacks last year.
He's productive.
Yeah, definitely productive. Yes, sir. I do like Landon Jackson.
Hold on, you saying DJ Grins? DJ Grimes?
DJ Gibbs. Ain't that a basketball player? I'm kidding. Let's see, DJ. Boy, you in the damn Kansas State, I swear to God. God dang. There's more than one school. Oh man.
Hey man, speaking of Kansas State, my buddy Deuce Vaughn played at Kansas State. He his father and I went to Murray State, played at Murray State together. So shout out to Deuce Vaughn. I don't know if he's still going to make the cut for the Cowboys. Hopefully he does. His father is a scouting personnel guy up at the Dallas Cowboys. So shout out to the Vaughn family. Hopefully he continues to be on the roster and continues to make the team.
Oh, that's the guy they drafted last year because his father was on the team, was on the staff. Yeah. Okay. Got you. Oh man. Well, Pitch, you talking about the guy from K-State. How about Basul Tootin from Virginia Tech? That boy, I think he's the fastest running back in the draft. He runs like a 4.3 40. Basul
So the
Tootin.
pick is in for the Washington Commanders. Who is the Commanders going to take?
What are they going to take?
Jesus Christ. Look.
Josh Conley. What's off the tackle? Off the tackle?
Detroit also has a C. Detroit got a C+.
Oh wow!
They got a C+ for the talent, the Tyleik Williams pick.
Really?
It's a whole lot of yeah.
So
y'all not the only one giving out C's. Oh, the offensive tackle. Hold on, is that who Washington took? The offensive tackle for
Oregon.
For Oregon. But that's the one your boy Mike Green embarrassed, ain't it? Doing the Senior Bowl.
Yep.
Oh, but he was projected in the second round. But I guess this late in the first round, it's not. It's about the same.
Right. Oh man. I can't believe this man's gonna be a second round draft pick.
That's some nasty work, dog. I promise you, I didn't see that for sure.
Oh, I'm crossing my feet and my hands for Cleveland to come back in and come get him. Somebody.
With that being said, would y'all be willing to trade up in order to get back in there?
Who's that? Cleveland?
No,
the Panthers.
You talking about you want a new quarterback? You tired of Bryce Young? Would y'all be willing to trade? Would y'all be willing to offer up next year's second round or something in order to get back in there?
I mean, I think you can give up a second and a fourth to get to the 32nd pick this year. I mean, I would give Philly this year's second and this year's fourth and maybe a fifth or seventh next year to get back in this round to go get Shedeur Sanders. Because I mean, you just late in the draft. You're not getting the first. Well, hell, I say that, but hell, Atlanta get a first round pick. They dumbass.
That's crazy. I didn't see that. They gave up more for one pick lower.
Yeah. Yeah, they dumb for that. Oh well, some people pay, and it is Atlanta. They known for paying to play down there. Yeah, you got to pay to play in Atlanta. Let's close that out. Yeah, this is wild. I can't wait to see what Deion has to say about this.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how you gonna spend this, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same team y'all thought was gonna pick. Yeah, they even wasn't even willing to trade for you. They felt like Jackson Dart was better. It's crazy.
I can't believe it. Like, I don't know what they look. It's all right. They're gonna be fired after this year. And I think Shado's gonna prove them wrong. But hell, Baltimore need a whole Buffalo need a whole defense. They need to start that defense all over again. Because they got embarrassed.
Yeah, well, currently they on the clock. Let's see who they're gonna pick. They need defense line, cornerback, safety, as well as linebacker and interior offensive line.
That's 2 first round. Yeah. And Dylan Gabriel may go in the 6th or 7th round, for Oregon. So I mean, Oregon puts a team on the field. So yeah. Oh man. Let's game there. See what they got going on. Okay. Do they go with Will Johnson? Cornerback out of or Siobhan Rebels out of ECU. I know the pick ain't in because pitch ain't told us yet.
No, it's not in. Well, Buffalo's pick's in. And it's
Buffalo's
on the clock right now. Yeah, the pick's in. They just ain't announced it yet. So we may get. Damn, John been ruled out for a hit to the head.
I don't know why the first person I thought about when he said Ja got ruled out was Ja Rule. Had to read it about 3 or 4 times. Like, what do you mean he got hit in the head? Who hit him in the head? You out of what?
50. 50 did 50 trying to take it down. Trying to get his leg back.
And I know
he said I can't get
wrong.
He said I can't get young Gotti no more because he moved on, but I can get you, Ja.
I can get you, Ja. At Firefest. Oh, shit, what we got? Pitch, man, we at, man. I know somebody that got the pick is in. I know you see it before we do. Ooh, they're killing them. 22 points. Who they gonna pick? B, C plus, C minus. Hey, Matthew Golden got an A. Goes to the passing.
Shout out to the Knicks for taking a 2-0 lead, man. Halftime, Nuggets is losing 47-65.
Nuggets are gonna lose that series. They should have never fired their coach. What were they thinking? Why would you fire your coach right before the playoffs?
Nah, that make no sense to me.
And then the Grizzlies fired their coach. Like, what? These teams are winning. Have you been to Charlotte? All we do is lose. Football and basketball.
Hey, I seen some, I think, like all the awards at the end of the season, they said worst franchise, and they had the Charlotte Hornets.
Yes. God awful. Straight garbage. I just want Cooper Flag. Can we get Cooper Flag, please? And watch he get hurt or something happens to him. But I mean, they trying to build something. You would have LaMelo, Cooper Flag, Brandon Miller, Mark. That pissed me off. The Mark Williams trade. I would love to have Dalton Connect. But I think Mark Williams would have did a lot better in LA. Eagles trade up. Why do Eagles keep trading? For what? What are they giving up? What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, right.
Eagles trade up. What did they trade up for? One spot? What did they trade up? Move to one spot? Oh my God, really? What was the purpose?
Right.
Who was you beating out? Man, this is crazy, man. But who am I to say something about them? Because guess what? Well, I'm out to say something. Because the Eagles are the defending Super Bowl champs. So, hey, you know, it is what it is.
That they are.
Maxwell Harrison. So they trade picks between the two teams. What did it cost you?
Right. You could have got him.
One spot. You could just sit there and you feel like Kansas going to outdo you on something? Shout out to Maxwell Harrison for being drafted by the Buffalo Bills.
Well, we did say cornerback, and that's where they went. And he's a very good cornerback.
And he'd been giving hugs all night. But that suit he got on is nice. I give him credit for that.
Oh, he was actually there. That's ballsy.
Yeah, he was there.
He was a second round pick.
He was about to be, wasn't he?
Damn. He got that Kentucky blue on.
He's looking sharp.
Yes, sir. You go with
for one spot, they get 32 and 164. So what round is that? Wow. About the 7th round?
I guess they didn't give up. But I don't know why you go at one more spot to pay a dude extra money. You could have got it 32.
Exactly. Just sit there and just be patient. You don't have to trade nothing. But you gave up the 164 spot. Let me see what round that is.
D-line. But like I said, they could get Green. I don't know. Green may not get drafted for a while. Landon Jackson. Okay.
The 5th round. So they trade slots and get the 5th round pick from the Eagles.
Okay, maybe they go with the kid from Boston College now. I don't know. Let's see.
Philadelphia need a defense line, a safety, and a tight end, and a wide receiver and an edge. Kansas City needs a defense lineman, cornerback, running back, interior offense lineman, and edge. So they both need edges.
Yeah, right.
They both need defensive linemen.
Both need edges. I know a girl like that.
Yeah, okay. Damn, that's nasty work right there.
Oh man, let's pick us in. They knew who they wanted. Pick us in. Who they
get Jabril Campbell, the linebacker from Alabama.
Yeah.
Was it Jahad Campbell?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Now she looked like somebody's mama.
Who's that?
Maxwell Harrison's mama. That's his sister. We'll find out.
I'm about to start going food, bro.
I'm about to start going to drafts again.
The one in the silver dress is mama.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one that just spoke. Is that little tiara she on her head?
So that's the daddy. Shout out to Pops. Yeah, I see Pops in the forest green.
Mm-hmm. I think those are 2 sisters. Okay. All right. Last pick of the draft. You know what the story is going to be tonight on ESPN, on Fox Sports, I'm sorry. the guy who just recently had his number retired by the University of Colorado does not get drafted in the first round. Wow. Dog mentality. What's this? All right. And I know you're getting dealing with them. Oh, I never saw those. Oh man.
Man, it's crazy.
Yes, sir.
This is crazy.
Wow.
I mean, I for one spot, who drafting? Who is going to be the pick for the Philadelphia Eagles? Who is the pick?
Well, they only draft defense, so we're gonna see what defensive player they draft. It's gonna be somebody from Georgia.
Is that what you said?
It's gonna be somebody. I don't know who it is, but somebody from Georgia. Shit.
Oh, this is crazy work.
Yes, it is. I can't
Look,
believe they're doing this to that boy.
We made it to less than going to midnight. I am surprised.
I know. I gotta be up in 3 hours.
You gotta be at work at 4?
Yeah, I go out, do a little something, make sure my ladies are on the street, making that money for them, and then I go into work. You know, gotta make sure.
My man got hit the stroll.
Got hit the stroll, dog.
Oh man, Kansas City. Who was your pick? You better leave my tackle alone.
Let my tackle go.
That's right. Y'all better not be trying to draft my tackle. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all got enough already. Y'all winning Super Bowls. Y'all won an AFC championship game. Leave my tackle alone, man.
With the 32nd pick, Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Simmons. Mm-hmm. You know, I can't let you go walk out with a B and be happy. Bull crap. I'm about to go take this jersey off, cry on the pillow. And I don't live too far from the stadium. I mean, I go practically walk to the stadium. So I'm gonna I may make a detour tomorrow. I think I may make a little detour when he's arriving.
You go visit the staff and see what was they thinking with this pick.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna see when he gets out the car. I'm gonna throw eggs and toilet paper at him. Yeah. So, yeah. You sorry, second. Yeah.
My man Pitch Grind said, "We greedy. We want it all." Shout out to you, brother. I understand because the guy I do a co-show, that's on the other channel, the NFL Roundtable with. He is a Kansas City fan himself, so I understand. But I look at it like this. If somehow, some way, them is making it in that second round, man, I don't know if we should trade up, but we may need to think about it. We may need to think about that. Because give him some time to heal a little bit more. May not make him the starter, but he can come off the bench, and then by this time next season, he will be the starter for the Chicago Bears at left tackle.
You think so? He would start this year?
Him still coming off the injury, I would give him a year to to continue to rehab and get himself back together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion about the situation.
Gotcha.
But we'll see how that goes.
Jahad Kemp.
Well, hey Marcus, he didn't participate in the in the combine. I mean, he did his measurements and all that. He probably did his questionnaire and all that, but he didn't do no 40 or nothing like that. He did though his pro day. So, it is what it is. I look at it like this, man. Somebody gonna take a shot at him. Somebody gonna take a shot with him. And I think it might be Cleveland in the next round. Third pick. Why not?
Right. Yeah. Whether he showed up at the combine or not, he put on a show at this pro day. But he wasn't the combine, right? Like you said, he didn't run. He threw, didn't he? Did he throw at the combine? I don't remember. Jahad
Campbell, linebacker, man. He's the best linebacker in the draft right there.
Mm.
Damn, he was at the draft too?
I'm surprised.
Jesus Christ. What I mean, these guys must have damn, well, he scared the cameraman. He go running out the way. He's like, well, oh shit, goddamn.
Exactly. Oh man.
No, that's right, man. I know that's right. Hey, you gotta live in the moment.
Oh yeah, yeah. I said that Georgia safety gonna be nice, man. Live in the moment. Yeah, Jahad Campbell's good. I liked him. I thought he'd be a second round pick. He moved up later as the draft process went on. I did like him. I was hoping we'd get him in the second round, but not gonna happen. Yeah. I told you.
Shit, man.
Pitch is like, I hate to burst your bubble, but the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs are gonna take Josh Simmons. Oh man. She was a baby mama. They ain't got the same last name as a baby mama.
Well, I thought I was gonna have a good night at the draft, but I guess that somebody's gonna find a way to ruin it for me. And it so happens to be the goddamn sorry ass Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh man, the chefs.
That's life. That's just how it is.
How it is, brother.
It's kind of be expected, Somebody always find a way to ruin your night. But I look at it like this. I'm feeling more and more comfortable about my man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling more and more comfortable about our first round pick of Coastland. Mr. Lovely. The grade on him right now, we sit at an A. So shout out to Colston as a Loveland, as a new tight end for the Chicago Bears. We have now gonna be running 2 tight end front. I like that. I can see a lot of success with Ben Johnson putting a great offensive game plan together for this 2 tight end set. 2 tight end, no fullback. Yeah, I see that empty backfield. And utilizing our second round pick, maybe picking one of them running backs from the Ohio State. So I see in the second round, hopefully using one of them picks at either 39th or the 41st. One used for a defensive end and the other one for a running back. That's the game plan for tomorrow. But guys, with that being said, I appreciate the professor being here, rocking out with me tonight. Appreciate every last one of you guys in the chat who came over and hung out with me tonight. Thank you for the guys who donated on the super chats. But do me a favor, guys, before y'all go tonight, make sure y'all hit that damn like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Guys, hit that goddamn button, man. Hit that like button for me tonight. And if you know anybody who's into sports like I'm into sports, I like my man Professor's into sport, make sure you share. Make sure you share this stream, man. Make sure you let them know, hey, you need to subscribe to Ink in the Basement and the round table, NFL round table. Man, make sure you tell them to subscribe. Be a part of this growth over here. And I appreciate every last one of you being. Professor, I appreciate you being here, brother, man. Until the next time, I will catch you on the next one. Right on, fellas. Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir.